Thank you.
That's right.
We gonna be able to watch it on that out there?
If not,
It'll be live. You can, you can go to it on YouTube or whatever.
Do y'all shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Drama Show. As you can see, I felt like we needed a reset. I feel like the table, the famous table, is always a good thing. I feel like this is a table where nuts have been busted, men have been indicted soon after leaving this table. This is a famous table.
This is
That room.
bad seat I'm sitting in.
it's great. I've been saying need a different table for a long ass time, bro. Because our camera angles, they need a different lens that gets a little wider. Because, like, imagine if the table in the back was like a foot skinnier than the front, and it could naturally create like a slight V angle, and that way it'd open it up, and you could get better framing on them.
Why is that?
Like, look at Joe Budden and all the other ones. They sit like in a wide.
This is the. was this brick?
And you lie about your age.
You a liar too?
I'm kind of a loose cannon.
Actually, you're right. I think
This was the
Brick was sitting next to me. I think.
Was he? Okay, yeah.
This is a brick seat.
You in the
Brick was
seat that
sitting
Loose
where
Cannon was in,
Adam is.
right?
I believe so.
no.
Y'all got some
Brick
fire
was
shit
sitting
going on?
here.
Is it a pattern?
There
Cannon
might
was
be.
sitting
I
here.
might just start capping.
No, not just start. In the past, what was the last lie you told?
His race.
Probably something to my girl this morning.
She gonna see this.
Instant ass whooping.
Yeah, you're
Everything.
done.
I heard Jeremy
Gonna
whooping ass.
sodomize you.
She be belt to ass.
we haven't got that into me yet. There's no pegging has entered the chat.
What's
What?
coming, Mr. Meeks? It's coming. Anyway, all right. We got to talk about this. The fans. I felt like last episode, I don't know, they were losing faith in us. It was the worst comment section I ever seen. The views were way down. The live viewers were way down. It felt like we needed a reset. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. I messaged y'all in the group chat about it afterwards. It seemed like everybody kind of nobody put up an argument like, nah, that was a good show. Actually, and to be honest, I don't think it really was a bad show. It was kind of just a low energy show, and I do think that they want energy from us.
I felt like I don't know. I felt like I was censoring myself a lot personally. Like I didn't feel
Last week, I don't know, Lush didn't have no uppers in his system because he was just kind of like bumming it, not fully into it.
like it didn't feel fun. It didn't have the vibe that we usually have. It was just kind of turned down.
What were you censoring? What were you thinking about saying that you didn't say?
I can't really think of anything specifically. I just felt like I was more in my head about what I was gonna say. Things weren't flowing naturally. It just didn't seem like
you need those
vibe was
addies in your
off.
system, Lush.
Yeah, we definitely did small talk for like 45 minutes before we even attempted to talk about anything.
And normally that could be good, right? But like, I don't know. I feel like the intimacy the table provides, it kind of brings out a realer conversation. Like Munchie said, it's the politic table.
Yeah, but it felt like more like a group meeting than a podcast. Like I said in the group text, you know what I'm saying? And then I forget what subject it was, what topic, but we stayed on that too long, and that was kind of like, it was flat. Like I just can't recall what it was. It was like real, like, you know what I'm saying? And we hung on that for like a very long time, but
I can't remember anything in particular that
me
we were
neither.
super wrapped up in, but I noticed that like a lot of pods, we start out telling drug stories, and that to me,
right here,
even though
talk about Lush going to the
different
hospital.
drug board with this, but that's how people feel when they listen to us do that. Even though I don't know, their insight was decent. Talking about the difference between mushrooms and acid, it was kind of interesting, but
There is.
There's a difference. Yeah, one is freakier, I think.
Acid's way freakier.
Yeah.
By a significant margin.
Yeah.
Me personally, I could take a shit ton of acid. You start taking a shit ton of mushrooms, bro, that shit starts fucking with my head a little bit. I start getting worried about everybody and everything.
I'll say this. I'm probably I was in the hospital yesterday. I know you guys probably know.
I'm glad you well, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So tell us about what the issue was again.
I had an asthma attack, bro. That was super gnarly. I don't really know what.
I don't know what gnarly means,
Yo,
bro.
Shanoa. Yo,
Was it messing? Is it from the NOS? I'm surprised Lush don't got an inhaler. Bro, once you get over 40, you gotta have that inhaler, player.
know what happened.
What do gnarly mean, bro?
It was Yoshinoya induced.
Could have been Yoshinoya and
What is gnarly? Gnarly.
Gnarly means just like it was intense.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was intense.
I feel like gnarly comes from like surfing, skateboarding,
For sure.
that kind of thing.
It's funny because
I use the word gnarly a lot.
vocabulary, right?
I like
Although I don't use it on this platform, but I be hearing words along the way, and y'all just be casually using them. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna figure it out later. Or I'll let the conversation flow. I'm like,
your
all right,
vocabulary is
'cause
spectacular.
Like, yeah, I'm like, all right, yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out what that mean later. But yeah, y'all be dropping some y'all vernacular is spectacular around here for sure.
Gnarly is a very different. Gnarly is a word with a lot of uses. It can mean cool, impressive, or extreme. It could also mean difficult, dangerous, or gross. And
You rating that right now?
yeah, and also it could mean the tree. The example, the tree had a gnarly old trunk.
and that means it's all
Gnarled.
twisted up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, twisted. But
Well, no, but
So if I say this little bitch, oh, your little face, gnarly is.
that'd be hilarious application of the word, but not typically one that's used.
that would be weird. Like, damn, her pussy was gnarly.
Okay.
No, that
so-
that means that shit was whack.
Yeah. If her pussy is
It didn't
gnarly,
work right. It
stank.
smelled weird, yeah.
Yeah, it got the
you
Kim
don't want no
Kardashian
fucking
merkin on it. You feel me?
gnarly-
Like
Gnarly
Yeah.
freestyle coming soon.
gnarly,
No, but if I said, yo,
Yeah,
the
gnarly
homie did a
freestyle,
gnarly
that'd
rail
be
yesterday,
killed it.
you're thinking it's a big scary rail.
it's a big scary rail, and that could mean, or you feel me, skating or biking.
I understand.
But with that being said, so I went to
Los Galeños
the
son is
hospital
mine.
because I had a asthma attack, and I could barely breathe, bro. I had to call 911, and I'm not gonna lie, I know it's expensive, but 911 is fire. Like as far as the ambulance.
Yeah, that
There's
shit's
on the
super
West Coast that don't
expensive.
favor
Oh,
Tupac
fuck.
or don't like him.
Well, I mean, I really am MacArthur Park now because like the asthma attack, and I could barely breathe, bro. I had to call 911, and I'm not gonna lie, I know it's expensive.
I haven't had to call an ambulance in a long time, but fucking back in the day, that shit was like $550.
But 911 is fire. Like as far as the ambulance service,
They came right out.
Hell yeah, they was there in like a few minutes. I
they
was
already
like, damn, I
posted
felt
up
like
on the corner,
president.
just
I was
waiting for a call.
This is really important. They're like putting fucking IVs in me and like all these different things. I'm like, oh, I really am MacArthur Park now because there's a 911 coming to get me. You feel me? Like, but
We're all glad our tax dollars are going to that.
to that. Well,
To
here's the,
reviving you.
yeah, and here's the cool part is
Unless the hospitals get some kind of something. I mean, does a fire department come to get you? Fuck, it's been so long since I've had to take an ambulance.
if you call 911, you get to skip the line at the
Hey,
emergency
hold on. How
room.
about that? I was letting you
didn't know
talk.
that.
Now, this some hood shit. I don't care what's wrong. Nigga go, man, down. Call 911. Hey, because ain't nobody about to sit in that emergency room all them hours, right? So, boom. And then, but you just be like, hey, when you get back there, hey, don't cut these sirens on.
It's funny, Adam don't even pick up on what Munchie was saying, but I'm gonna use this. If I ever have to get in the goddamn ambulance, bro, keep those lights off, because maybe that's how they fucking upcharge you somehow. Just because they flipped the lights, now they want to charge you a lot more.
No.
Why you feel like a bitch with the sirens?
No.
That's how you run red lights.
Because they I think they applied it also. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Hey,
Oh yeah.
Don't cut these sirens on, brother. I'm in pain, but hold on. Don't cut these sirens on drive. Just get me there.
But what's wrong with the
giving-
sirens?
Bro, it's a cheat code, bro. You're rich and wealthy, bro. You'll never understand. You're from
Because
Atlanta.
it costs
You got to tell Adam it costs more. They charge you for the sirens. He wasn't really picking up what they were putting down.
But that's a new thing, and also no.
It ain't New Hampshire. I mean, it ain't new.
I'm not. No, I mean the rich thing. That myth. That is not true.
You're not born rich, but you're rich now.
But also, no, I'm not.
No, you're rich.
I
not
reject
wealthy.
these narratives.
No, you're rich, not wealthy. It's a difference.
No, I'm handsome and wealthy.
Handsome.
Yeah, well,
But right now, it's fucked up for everybody, bro. Even if you got a little bit of fucking coin saved, you got to be living like you're broke.
that's her opinion.
You don't even know what I look like.
It gotta be her opinion. It gotta be. She with you, right?
Wait, my wife?
Yeah.
I don't even know if she thinks I'm handsome.
Yeah.
She don't use that word a lot.
Yeah. Well, she like you for you, I guess.
Hey, pertaining to last week though, right? I think this room kind of just like brings like more energy. You feel me?
that's
You know
what I'm saying,
Like
yeah.
it brings more energy. You know, the other room, I think we was kind of lackluster last week. You know what I'm saying? Being on them couches, you know what I'm saying? Being slacked. And then, I think the content, like we had kind of recycled like some of the content. I can see like through portions of the episode, like it was really standing out that me and Munchie was quiet, and like much of the talking was like going on like between you and Lush and then Tam, here and there, and it just seemed like everybody was just tired or drained or something in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean that's always when the pod is kind of like at the worst is when
And if it's
there's
like
just
I mean, they do it once a week, so they should have a good amount of topics. But if these guys have already talked about topics that they're going to talk about on Tuesday 2-3 times already this week, it's a little hard to be like super into it unless you're just going to repeat exactly what you were saying from last week or the last time you reacted to them. All right, but let's see here right here. They talk about Flacco. Flacco's trying to recreate the war on Chirac, but a LA version.
Tupac.
for sure. Okay, you go.
The real reason that Wack don't like me though is because I just wouldn't, because I don't want to call Brick a snitch. You feel me?
What's the real reason why he don't like Tupac though?
Pertaining to that, man, y'all seen, man, that man, man, Flacco dropped some crazy content yesterday, man. The Brick Baby content talking about that, somebody from out his neighborhood.
It's funny how they bring this up, but Wack's been talking about this for a long time. I think even Brick brought it up a couple times. But we talked about all this shit yesterday.
Video of Brick Baby allegedly shooting someone. I mean,
that's an indictment, right?
I'm gonna be real though. Yeah. It's like there are things that people in this office know about, and then there are things that people on the internet know about. For many years now, there has been at least some stuff that some people in the office know about and that the people in the fan base don't know about, and that people on the street don't necessarily know about. In that particular Flacco video that you're talking about, it's probably his most recent one with Brick Baby in the thumbnail. I really saw Flacco kind of like either intentionally or maybe like forgetting that there are certain things that haven't really been discussed on the internet, but he also is kind of like substantiating some of them. Like he's mixing in little tidbits of things that he knows that the world doesn't know with audio of Brick and other things, and kind of like forcing you to sort of put pieces of the puzzle together in a way that I was a little surprised by.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I put the pieces of the puzzle together, and man, like this shit is crazy out here, man. Then I got that alleged neighbor who's supposed to dangle it over it, man. It's cold out here, man. You better grab your jacket.
Damn.
Hey,
it's cold.
I just feel Flacco get way too much chili doing content to even play with your friend, co-worker, and he going through something right now. Like somebody that's desperate for
It seemed like that him and Brick set that video up though. I felt like Brick was in on it because they had the conversation going, and then I feel like they're dancing together.
Content is something different. Flacco get chilly with this content shit. So why even like you could have skipped over this, bro.
But do you think he's saying anything that could fuck up Brick's legal situation? Because if he does, then
basically. Not to cut you off. No, basically, because I did content on it too. No, Flacco basically was like what Adam's saying, he was giving hints to stuff he know, and he was basically like, Brick Baby was being loyal to dudes who wasn't being loyal to him, and he started seeing that, but to a degree, it was kind of too late. And so he just played the audio from him being the MDC. And if you listen to the audio, he was kind of giving hints about people being mad at him over the situation, with Nip and Shitty and all type of stuff, how he was getting flack, from that and stuff like that. So like on this little thing, no, he wasn't trying to exploit like Brick or nothing. He was just basically putting it out there like his own homies was dangling the tape over him. He basically somebody allegedly pulled up, he got into a shootout allegedly. And
protecting himself, sound like.
Yeah, but all this is, the feds seem like, so I know being investigated by the feds, they allow some shit to go on that don't have nothing to do with the investigation. And you might not get charged for this shit. You might do get charged for it, depending on how much they got a hard on for you or want you.
But I've been hearing about a video where I'm busting in the parking lot.
Okay, so while this happened, he was being investigated. The Fed's supposed to see this, but he's not being charged with shooting at anybody. He's just being charged for discharging a firearm. You know what I'm saying? A felon being in possession of a firearm. So Flacco was just pretty much like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? He got traded on, basically. You feel me? Like, you know that.
But it's just like, bro, if someone has a video of Brick protecting himself in a parking lot, I don't really think, like, I'm gonna fully charge him, bro. I just don't really see it. I could see it making it not look good and showing that he's out here on some bullshit fucking around, but I just don't get it, bro. Unless the other people are filing charges, but if they're showing the aggression and they're already charging him with the guns, sealed deal. It's done. It's a wrap.
Like keeping it real with him when he was keeping it real type shit.
And do we think that Flacco knows that if he don't report on it, somebody else will? So it's like he might as well.
You want to jump to it?
Yeah.
But
nah,
but
he can frame it in a certain way.
But sometimes you could pass on some.
For sure.
But I don't know. But see, I haven't heard the content, so I'm thinking it's something that's not privy to the public, and then it might be hurtful to his case. But I haven't.
I don't really think it's hurtful to his case though, especially like Brick already took a plea,
right?
And
well, technically,
it is kind of a consideration in my mind. Like, well, if there are other things that they know that he did or that they believe that they could prove that he did, and he already took a plea for a certain set of charges, is it possible that they're just going to loop back around and charge him with other stuff later on in this whole thing? Or
no, that's why when you taking that plea, like you have your lawyer like get you a binded plea. But like for me, right? So you've been hearing everybody say that Brick Baby is facing up to 15 years. So with that, for me, I'm like, damn, why he facing 15 years? Because even though, what is it, like 3 guns or 4 guns, it's still all one count in the Fed. So
isn't it a violation too on top of that? Because you know
he's not a fed.
No probation.
That's all one count. So like the 15 years, I was trying to wonder where that came from. The only way I could see him getting 15 years, unless he was getting charged as an armed career criminal, meaning that he have different elements of being caught with a weapon from state on up to feds, and then hit you like, man, off the back. It ain't no deal talking 15 armed career criminal, but this kind of seemed like a open plea. So it seemed like the content that Flacco dropped kind of furthermore put it in perspective why he is looking up to 15 years.
But okay, my thing about Flacco's recent output is I saw the Brick Baby video, thought it was interesting that he was kind of stepping it up in that regard, but he's also like, he's kind of made like a conscious decision that he wants to recreate the war in Chirac, but for Los Angeles, and that the recent Hoovers versus everybody war is kind of going to be the content that he makes this content out of.
And I don't agree.
Which, I feel like there's been multiple times where Flacco throughout his time out here has kind of said like, nah, I'm not going to make content about LA. Like, I think that was the warning that like Big U even gave him at one point, or it might've been AD or something.
So Big U in jail and that's cool?
No, before that though, like, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like
he got some calls.
Flacco gets this advice from people, takes the advice for a while, and then he kind of forgets about it. Because ultimately, I believe that Flacco has kind of programmed his brain to just be thinking about YouTube revenue at all times. And that's why when he says something like, oh, I was on a date with a girl and I had to leave the date so I could make a video about Forrester blowing his hand off, I'm like, for anybody else, I would think like, damn, you weird or you're crazy. But with Flacco, I get it, because that's what has made him successful, and that's almost like the advice that I give people
too, like Flock,
when they ask me like how to become successful with content creation. I'm like, you got to make this everything to you. You can't act like this is number 2 or number 3.
We do have a couple new things out,
and that's what Flacco has done. That being said, myself personally, when I watch videos about the 80 bands situation or all these different Hoover incidents and all these different things going on, I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm going to stay away from being on the cusp of talking about late breaking news when it comes to that. We could talk about some shit once it's all happened and everything, but I'm not really trying to be the one pushing the narratives. And that Flacco is like, there's a dude from Hoover named Treyway7, and he's calling him the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
That's very Warren Chirac-ish.
That's the most...
Flacco's crazy, bro, trying to hype some up. And that Treyway 7K, this ain't got a bunch of views. Like, he got a couple vlogs that are good, but he has like 3 different names if you look him up. Treyway 7, Waster, and then he has like some other name that he got rap videos out under.
academic shit I ever heard.
What does
Because
that
that's
mean?
what
Hey.
I'm mixing it.
but
When
that's
I was
I
like-
mean,
head.
come on, that's like the titles like people get themselves or calling themselves the general or the landlord or
Right.
I'm this or the set. So he like just basically elected him like basically a high ranking, you know what I'm saying, official.
But,
you know what
but
I'm
he's
saying?
Way
kind
low,
of
homie.
pulling it out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know about this dude, but he's a young dude. I'm
sure.
assuming he's not like a big general or a leader
Yeah.
or whatever. But Flacco is like, Flacco finds him hella entertaining, so he's like nominating.
Pretty much, Brick's new paperwork is just more forfeit paperwork. But you already got the shit, so I don't know what they're telling him to forfeit, or they just have to like put this out there so they technically saying they took it. Makes no
Him
sense.
to be the star of what he's doing, but that's academics. The Chirac Wolverine, the Chirac Spider-Man. I forget what the
Yeah.
fuck all this shit was, but he kind of and he did do a good job. And in a lot of ways, the reason why Chicago's lore is so crazy is in large part because people like him did such a good job making content about it that maybe would pay attention to it. The thing is, you live a hop, skip, and a jump away from South Central, so realistically, I probably wouldn't want to be stoking these
Yeah,
flames.
but- so I ain't gonna lie.
If you're willing to be across from these people that don't feel the content you
Let's
putting
see if
out.
J-Bo got any
what's his
paperwork.
boy?
Nobody
The
else got
missing-
any
what is his
updates.
name?
Who?
What-
The Prime Minister?
Dave?
No.
Treyway Seven?
No, oh boy, that was across from academics.
Oh,
I think you
Joe
were big.
Budden?
oh, no,
Mensa.
Vic Mensa.
Big Mensa. He
not
told him how he
Mexican,
felt,
yeah.
bro. Because you reporting on shit, and people don't know how to report without trying to. It's your angle on how you deliver things, and then how people perceive it.
Yeah, you can't be making either side seem bigger than the other or crazier or any of the actions like super disrespectful. I mean, bro, you're reporting on what happened. They can't really say much. But as soon as you want to start labeling people with names and shit, it gets a little tricky.
Now, off subject. Here to get the message. I DM Adam a long time ago. He did something on Draco, but he made my homie like whatever. Yeah, Draco. Yeah, and yeah, he remembers too. People lost people in these wars. Now, Flacco's not the person to do this type of content because you really don't care about these people. You don't care. It is different.
That's
from
where it gets
7,
tricky. You gotta care or have some kind of level of respect.
because it's their job just to report, and they give it something to report.
like
Bro, you
understanding.
picking this shit out,
Flacco don't
and you
understand
doing
shit.
content on it, and you don't give a fuck about it.
Do you guys find it interesting that he started covering all this like super intense LA current gang wars after he's out of town?
No, bro, but he's coming
he's
back
coming
though,
back
bro.
though, right?
Listen,
But-
No,
bro,
like I
Flacco's
said,
not
a lot
the
of
maybe.
shit, a lot of
He's
shit.
not the person to do this shit, bro, because you don't come from a genuine place. You never gave nothing to nothing out here. Like, bro.
It's like if you wanted to report on them, but you're like, all right, I'm gonna give 5% or 10% of whatever I make off this video to this community center or to this something. Personally, me, if I had the money, I would find some kind of musical education or something, or even like, say some lady gives out classes. All right, let's go find some kids that want to take classes, and I'm gonna pay you for the classes to teach the kids or something. You know, like. If I had the money, that's what I would do. I would invest in like music and stuff like that I think the kids would be interested in. Well, you got to give back somehow, especially if you're going to get paid off of other people's fucking pain and you want to live in their neighborhood. For sure, you should help out something, bro. And it's the older guys, they're already fucked. It's the kids, man. You got to show the kids that there's something else in life to chase and something else that they could do. Even if you open like some kind of free gaming thing, like a little shit, but they just had all the gaming system and everything set up and like competitive gaming, but something for in the hood that the kids could go do and be a part of. I mean, have to get some OGs part of it so some fuckers wouldn't want to break in and steal everything. But if you like helping the kids and giving back to the kids, bro, anybody coming and breaking in trying to fuck that shit up really needs to be dealt with because you can't be fucking with the kids, bro.
You ain't got to be in attendance. Give something to one of these poverty-stricken areas that you talking about. Oh, the mothers don't. You ain't did shit. You from what's that shit called?
North Dakota,
Liberia.
Liberia.
Whatever the fuck. On Inglewood, like, bro, man, stop playing, bro.
Flacco
You
from
play
the
with
Liberia
somebody,
Mafia.
they gonna have a bad day, and nigga, they gonna come on
The
over here with a
Liberia
half a tank of
warlords.
gas and fuck you up.
But isn't Flacco like only slightly more offensive than like the average? Like, because it's not like he's got a monopoly on making this kind of content at this point.
No.
When Academics was doing Warren Chirac, I didn't know of anybody else doing that kind of content, so it really stood out. What Flacco is doing And I will say he's doing a better job than almost everybody in LA, but it's not that different than what Ant is doing or what you're doing or what a lot of people
I
are
don't
doing.
do that shit.
Like
It might feel different, but it's similar.
And does it more with like respect and just tells the story.
Matter in terms
No, for
of
sure, definitely. So
you definitely approach it with a less funny, more serious
But he in the
vibe.
culture.
Yeah,
He's
no.
involved.
So my point exactly. So no, Adam, right now is definitely a difference. We broach some of the same topics. You know what I'm saying? I watch Flacco channel and shit. You feel me? I get some content from him. I react to some of his content. Now, the thing is where he go like, and I see what Munchie be getting at him sometime is like where you go into putting pieces of puzzle together and like playing like this kind of
All these dudes need to go watch that Byron Blake video. I've said this a shit ton of times too, where he talks about open source reporting and open source research. Because it breaks down, bro. It breaks it all down that the cops can't use the YouTuber's video, but they could see what he's talking about and go down those avenues and figure it out for themselves.
detective work and then saying, but I ain't saying this. But you already said it. Like, you know, you can't say you ain't saying this because just like with that, what was the title of that shit? I can't even think the title of the Treyway thing, but that made somebody else, you know what I'm saying, do a title, and also maybe do some shit on stop blaming everything on the Hoovers, because basically in that video it was basically saying that Treyway 7 is admitting through raps and rhymes and shit that, you know, he has something to do with something.
But I hope all these gangster dudes are pretty smart and ahead of the curve, and it's like the guy that actually did it ain't taking no credit, but all the other homies that got alibis and were other places, they're kind of loosely taking credit for it. I can understand if they have some shit like that, but if they ain't thinking it through and they just out here taking credit for shit they've done, that's a little wild, bro. I'd be like, I know I did some shit, so I'm gonna take credit for your shit and you take credit for my shit, but make sure we're all good. But that's like conspiracy shit, and a lot of people can't hold a conspiracy together. They all start talking and telling, and then someone will get busted and spill all the whole beans. But hearsay is still hard to get. They can take hearsay, but they still got to go find the evidence.
You know what I'm saying?
And at a certain point, when does it become like, at what point is there responsibility if that's getting like almost glorified? Because there's this tone back in the day with the war in Chirac where it was kind of almost like making some of these guys look like mystical figures.
Well, and it was, he was clowning.
Adam
it.
don't
He-
watch
and
movies,
Axe
but the
Domination was
roaches
like, oh,
like
this
to
is
Reddit.
satire. But when you go back and listen to it, because I
Taylor
don't
Swift.
remember it being fucked up, but then like the few times that I have clicked on an old academics video from War in Chirac and I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, this is fucked up. Like I totally forgot.
Yeah, Adam definitely lacks on his movie watching. And when he does watch something, it'll be like months old.
But looking at it now from my like modern adult perspective, it's like, nah, you can't be talking about how so-and-so got turned into a fucking personal pan cheese pizza or whatever.
Yeah, literally.
That's not an actual thing that he said, but that sort of thing. The same way that West Coast Gang Wars Instagram, they be talking about so-and-so.
This one's true. Sometimes it does feel like Groundhog for me. I think these four right here, if they want to build this, like these four should go to Vegas for a weekend, or these four should go to a football game. These four should go, fuck, I don't know, but just do something to build camaraderie and just little stories and just knowing each other. But actually, these four should actually just go do something. A lot of somethings, actually.
From this hood, he got turned into a taco.
But
we don't know his face,
they
though.
faceless.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Flacco, he's out here. People,
Yeah.
they
My
know who
thing
he
is
is.
Flacco, because I speak up for Flacco a lot, whether he know it or not, and I F for Flacco. You know what I'm saying?
We've been working on something with you and Flacco.
Right.
So you even have like a little bit more skin in the game in the sense that like if he makes himself look all bad, then that's gonna make you be like, bro, like we were thinking about doing this
I be on
content.
Flacco because I F with him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I like all the content he do that's not street related. He do a 13-minute video and he put like a 2 days worth of information in 13 minutes.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty good.
and then he
Good.
like I love his content, but you speak on shit you don't know and you don't relate to. Now I'm gonna give an example. Oh, Mexicans, hey, they run late. Oh, they scared of the Mexicans. No, they
This has been brought up a shit ton of times too, but here we go. One more time.
who is scared of the Mexicans? The Mexicans run Mexicans. They tax each other. They don't tax us. And I'm not gonna go no further after that because I don't want to offend nobody. But bro, you don't know what you're talking about because you don't live in these hoods. And you haven't been in none of these jailhouses.
I don't know. Have you guys seen the damn homie video that she put out with I don't know, bro. It was the other day. She be interviewing all these dudes. I was actually thinking about my homies in the county right now, and I got an extra phone. I was thinking about telling them to just pass out my number and try to get, if the dude's funny or sounds entertaining or got a good name on the block or whatever, I was going to tell my homie, like, just give him my number, have people start calling in. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I mean, as long as I'm not encouraging nothing, I mean, fuck it, bro. If the other person want to call in, they can call in too and say what they got to say. I just don't really want to be the hub for it, but I think that could be a little something.
You don't know what you're talking about.
But Munchie, you know how to like.
But damn, homie, the other day, the video she put, it was some black dude talking about the S and Y yards and all that, and he was saying that the Northerners, the Southerners, and the white boys and all of them are the ones dictating the S and Y yards and telling the black homies that their homies can't come back from those yards and blah, blah, blah. It's pretty crazy, bro. I seen that shit had like 5,000 reshares.
You're media trained to the point where you know how to conduct yourself on camera. You know what to say, what not to say. A lot of other people, they might see that video and have a very different reaction.
It ain't media trained. I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't media
Like you
trained.
said, not to cut you off, I think like you said, it's just certain subjects, you feel me, that you can say, I'm not gonna say because I ain't putting stipulations on people and shit. People gonna do what they gonna do, bro. It's like at
Top
the
of
end
the
of the day,
morning,
it's up to
Sev.
you to walk the fine line.
Bro,
and jump
she's
off.
on it, bro. I don't know who the hell she's talking to, but she's interviewing a different convict every week. But yeah, I was thinking about it because I got an extra phone and it's free to call from LA County Jail now and prison too. So I was thinking about just giving that number out and having people start calling in. They'd probably start calling a lot, but I think it'd be something to add to it.
Of it. So I just think it's certain subjects you don't
Hey,
want Flacco to broach. Now, as far as on the
on, stop
Mexican
being
and black
crazy.
situation, right? This how I feel about it, bro. And we had a interview yesterday with Spody Face.
Yes.
Me and Adam, right? And I was kind of had brought this up as well.
That was a pretty good interview, man. Sporty Face, bro, that fool lived a crazy life, man. Fuck crazy life.
Well, right. So this what I see.
Shout out Spuddy Face.
This what I see. in the
Yeah, I
culture,
got
bro.
all the avenues.
Like,
I can,
you
I
right,
got all
like,
figured out. I just got to double down and
Blacks
use all
really
my.
trip on blacks,
my
and,
avenues and my
Mexicans got they
connections
things
and
going on.
everything.
But I think like kind of a certain degree, like where I be seeing out here, like it be a temperament like check, like people like monotones where it comes to beefing with these certain Hispanic hoods or letting them get away with shit that we don't let blacks get away with. Certain black hoods be letting them get away with that shit, bro. And that's just the truth of the matter, bro. And as a member, this is what I'm seeing and experiencing, bro. For real, bro.
But you saying that from a hood that haven't had no allies with Hispanic hood or beef.
Yeah, but but this the thing, like we not allowing nothing. Like you can't come in our shit just hitting your shit up. We crossing that shit out. So like I know the game.
This is such a crazy mind state. Imagine growing up somewhere your whole life and that just being your hood and just knowing I mean, that's more like community. And I understand gang members when they all grew up together, they're from the same area, elementary, middle school, high school. Then it's more like a friendship and a brotherhood and shit's been built up. But yeah, just to be like, this my hood and other gangs coming in and always protecting, man, that just gotta take a lot of energy.
We know the game they play. They gonna push
Especially there's a way to like
line
sell drugs or start serving and then you bring in all the money from the drugs. Oh
like,
man,
just even in
drama's
jail,
gonna
like
start.
if certain members there, like we gonna rock it off. Like you know what I'm saying, we ain't playing no games. But
Or if you got a host roll in your hood.
I've been a person that been in them units, bro. Look,
I'm talking on the streets though, as far as
yeah, but on the streets too.
Our
Yeah.
streets to the
I just gave this analogy yesterday. Right now, I bet $1 million. We could bet $1,000 that right now you could damn near go through majority of the black hoods and hit up a Southsider hood And as long as they ain't got beef with no Mexicans, it's gonna stand. It's not gonna get crossed out. But you go hit up a black hood, that shit gonna get crossed out quick, bro.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
It's just a dynamic.
Oh, I thought he was saying blacks and blacks hood, but I think he's talking about hitting up a black hood and an SA hood. They're gonna cross it out. But if you hit up an SA hood and a black hood, they're not gonna cross it out.
And I promise you, I promise you.
Yeah, it's
Also,
just
Hit
that's
up a White Hood. We got the city on it. They're gonna clean that shit right the fuck up.
Hey, you know what's funny about that?
pressure washers.
Hey, we had a dude named T Baby from Inglewood. Don't gang bang, but he hung around us.
This
Little
is
fly
funny.
dude, he
Munchy
always had
story.
all the fly cars. If you're from Inglewood, they gonna know who T Baby is, right? So T Baby worked for the city of Inglewood. So when we be hanging out deep, we just hit up IFG, Inglewood family, big as fuck, whacking out shit. Right, and then we see the truck and Tion, he painting our shit over because he worked for the. We be hey, nigga, you like he be looking like, yo, watch out. Like,
I mean, if you're gonna have a dude that's buffing people's shit in the hood, you would rather it be somebody that grew up with the dudes tagging on the wall, because I could see that going left really quick. Some guy buffing and some gang members fucking getting drunk and just pissed off and wanting to beat the dude up. But if you actually know him and have a rapport with him, that's the best way that shit could probably work.
he got his little paintbrush. Like, I'm like, nigga, on Inglewood.
Well, I
Like,
heard
but we
Munchie
leave
was
him
a
alone.
fucking-
Like, but especially
biggest
Inglewood, like,
tagger
they
from
try
over
to
there.
paint shit over fast. It ain't like
That's what
LA.
some
You
people
know what I'm
say. I
saying?
think Rick
I'm
said it too. You
convinced,
see
though, that
Munchie
it's
be up
funny you said
everywhere.
that a lot of some of the more prominent graffiti writers are just fools that be getting up like that. Even gangbangers that tag are city workers because they be getting
No,
access
I
to-
didn't say that.
No, I know that's not
Lush, I think they just wear the city worker jacket. I don't think a lot of them are city workers.
what you said. I know you said the opposite. You said like the homie actually has some.
He had a job
Yeah,
for the
no, I
city
get it.
covering up graffiti.
But on that same token, like people gain, there's certain like access that only city workers can have for fools to catch some of the spots.
And let me
they
tell you
catch.
something, bro.
Top of the morning, Dante.
Bro, them hoods that's allies with Mexican hoods or beef with them, they know, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's something about Hispanic hoods. They very strategic, bro. And even if they do feel away and y'all allies, they might be brewing for a little while, and then they might kick it off when they feel like they get in position to do it, and your hood took over. That's how Mexicans they very strategic. Period. That and they will live 15 to a house and start a click on your street. We the Burbank Thressays.
It's crazy how he brought that up. Like, there is really a Burbank Thresay. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they moved over there to Inglewood, because I knew in the valley, like, this fool I knew, bro, this fool used to sell fucking water back in the day. And, yeah, back then, bro, he seemed like older guy, cool, had his shit together. And then 10 years later, I ran into him, bro. He was homeless, living in some fucking squatting pad right there in the valley. And I was just like, trip out, bro. But it was like a whole little hub of them, because Burbank, you ain't going to survive over there, bro. The Burbank cops ain't playing. You fuck around in Burbank for a while, bro, you're going to jail. No, I agree. This was a good one yesterday. And like I was just saying a few minutes ago, like, I think these four should like take a Vegas trip or go to like a football game or just go do something. But like these four should go and build more camaraderie and just like backstory and lore and jokes and, you know, like, and to do that, they just got to spend more time together than just once a week on camera. But if these four went and did shit, bro, I think they could really build something here.
No, for real.
That's
how they do. But they don't run anything, bro. The Hispanic community, the Thressays, they
I've
more
seen
unified,
some of those
they
CJ
strategic, but they don't
and
run
J
anything.
tags,
They don't
too.
run the blacks. They don't tax us. It ain't none of that.
I think
Flacco
even on,
Guatemala is very disrespectful.
The Google gang maps,
Nigga.
Well,
I've seen
now
their
that you're
little hoods
mentioning
on there too.
Hispanic hoods, I think it's a perfect time for us to bring up the things that P-Face Baby was saying about you on Camp Capone the other day, which, by the way, I actually saw P-Face Baby on Sunday at the Skrilla show.
Oh, who knows?
So
Y'all me
Lush.
invite me nowhere. He could have hollered at me then.
It's
that was
baby steps
impromptu.
for Lush.
I also did not know he was going to be there, but we
one step at a time. That's
Do
what
we
the
have
UNO
a
stands
clip
for.
here of
One
how
step
it
at a
is?
time.
I think we
we actually do. We have the clip. We have a clip. Perfect.
Where's some headphones? Are we don't need them?
No, we're going to need them.
Where the headphones?
So these ones are right here. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Oh shit, my homie's calling from jail.
P-Face, baby. Shout out you.
Let's
Shout
see
out
what he
my boy
got to say.
Solus. I saw him at the show too. He was showing love.
That's right.
Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, Soulless OTR.
Put the camera on.
Soul's my dog.
Covers the fucking video. And the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna tap him in. Let me put it over the chat.
Yeah. Put it over the chat.
I thought the headphones. I feel like I'm in a both.
All right, you're good. Okay.
About the firearm baby runner, huh?
What?
We gotta talk about that too.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Today's the Munchie Show. All
Oh,
Munchies beefs
fuck,
will
you
be
hung up
addressed.
or something.
Hey.
Maybe
Oh,
he'll
you're
call
saying
back.
play it? All right, here we go. P-Fed's baby on
Damn.
camperphone. We can't hear it. Up. There we go.
Like try to make it seem like and try to use it and for their own benefit, for their own platform. Like if they really feel some type of way, how come none of them got at me?
He's in LA County jail. He fucking, bro, your homeboy been going to jail since we're like 15, bro. He's a jackass. Only can stay out for a couple months at a time. But at one thing, like he's always kept it real with me, never bullshitted me. He doesn't really bring his bullshit around when he's fucking up. But this time, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Since we're 15, and he's like wino time, like couple years, year and a half, year, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, but only stays out like 2 weeks, a month. I think the longest he's ever stayed out was like 6 months, and that was only once. I think other like 3 months, like, oh wow, bro, you're still out here. But this time they're trying to give him 5 years because he didn't want to pull over. And he says he wasn't speeding or nothing. He said he just didn't want to pull over and wanted to finish getting high before he had to go away. And they're trying to give him 5 years for it. He's lucky that they don't have a habitual criminal act out here. They got like the 3-strike law, but he's lucky they ain't got the habitual criminal shit. No, and that's, bro, he is kind of like, I talk to him sometimes, and he has like PTSD from doing so much time that he gets out here and he doesn't know what to do. But, bro, this is his biggest problem, and I've told him this a fucking bunch of times. He gets out and he like sees my life and sees other people's life. He's like, oh, you're doing good, this and that. And it's like, bro, I worked my ass off to get here and I ain't doing good. Everything goes to fucking bills. Instead of me worrying about myself to go run around and be selfish, fucking all the bread goes to my wife to pay all the bills. You know, it's like the sacrifice. And I try to tell him, bro, it's easier. This old Jewish dude I used to get flour from would always tell me this. It's easier to get dressed when you're naked rather than to switch clothes once you're already dressed. And pretty much like, bro, his old lady never filed child support on him. He never had a credit card. He ain't got shit, bro. So all he has to do is buckle down, get a job for 6 months, and he'd stack it up. But he just gets out and gets this fucking flabbergasted and thinks, oh, I can go steal shit to catch up with everybody. And then, bro, that shit ain't gonna work. You can't get high and steal shit and think you're gonna stay out here and fucking level up. He's like a bipper, a tweaker, you know? So fucking up all night, fucking scavenging for shit. I got love for him, bro. I've known him my whole life, and a lot of the homies that I have passed away. But yeah, bro, it'd be nice if he just figured his fucking life out. Yeah, you gotta want it. You have to want it and sacrifice. And then he's like, always thinks he can get out and go stay with a homie. And he always wants to go stay with a homie that's like fucking up. And I'm like, bro, you really think you're gonna get your shit together if you go stay with a homie that's fucking up and into bullshit? Like, you need to go to a program and rebuild your foundation and get a fucking job. Like, sometimes it looks at me crazy when I tell him to get a fucking job. And I'm like, bro, that's just what it fucking is. Like, you need to go do something every day, burn yourself out, get tired, go home, go to sleep, and wake up and repeat. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And then find a hobby you like. Like, he's been busted his whole life that he don't even know a hobby that he would like to do. And that's where it really gets fucked up, because sometimes you got to resort back to like shit that makes you happy. But all right,
like
let's
on a
watch
personal
P-Face.
level, you know, none
Hopefully he
of them
calls
has
back.
ever got me. I see these little clips on No Jumper, how they speak up on the situation. How come none of them really got told me nothing about it, you know? So it's just like, that's what I kind of feel weird, you know? Like, if you really feel some type of way, address me about it instead of not speaking on it, you know, just for little clips, dog, you know? That's just corny. Because at the end of the day, I could say, oh yeah, I'm all about what's it called, raza, all that shit, but I'm beefing it amongst each other, and I'm smutting what's it called, other Mexicans, like what's it called, you know? How am I saying I'm all about raza, but I'm doing all that shit? Same thing when I see with them, you know, the what's it called, they be what's it called, smutting each other instead of what's it called, you know, getting money together, you know? But that's why they try to say, oh, he dissed our community. What's it called? How you gonna say you dissed your community, but you guys are beefing it amongst each other with your community? Same thing with us, you know. We got some, you know, what's it called? But it's not necessarily the black community, but the people who try to speak up on me, like Munchie B, what's it called? All them little fools, like what's it called? I see that fool talking about 4 extra every second, and you know, try to always talk about me.
No, I agree with yeah, you got to have that pursuit of happiness and something going with you, Dante, for sure. And then Sev, like, yeah, like in Portugal too, they don't label you, because when you're young and dumb and fucking figuring out life and you catch a case or whatever, right away they want to label you a nuisance and kind of just exclude all these other options from you. When really they should say, okay, let's figure out a way, because most like people that fuck around, they're just like wanting more to do, or they haven't really found it, or yeah, just the options are more limited. But if you give people a second chance and help them figure it out and all that, is way better than just labeling you a nuisance and saying, all right, fuck him, he's worthless. But in California, actually, if you haven't been in trouble for, so they're kind of starting to change shit over out here. I'm not sure all states, but I know California, after you get off probation or parole and you haven't been in trouble, I think for 4 or 5 years, it comes like not off your record, but it gets harder to find. So they're starting to like change it to where it just doesn't show up and fuck you over forever. Because I got pulled over probably like a year ago now on my motorcycle, and I was just talking to the cop. I was like, do you see like my record? Because first he got off, he's like, probation, you have a record? And I'm like, bro, here's my ID. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and start fucking telling you everything about my life, bro. Here's my ID, and if you got any questions, ask me. And he came back, gave it to me, didn't say nothing, and I'm like, does it show my record there? And he said, if it's over 5 years, it don't really pop up. I can go digging for it, and I can hit a couple buttons and pour more stuff up. But it doesn't just show it to me to like lead me to start doing more shit or whatever the case may be.
You know, saying that, and he tried to instigate with some fools from what's it called, Treetop, you know, shout out to the Treetops, try to instigate, what's it called, saying, oh, you should fade him over that. If you really feel some type of way, you do it. What's it called? Why are you trying to, oh yeah, you heard what this was, why he even trying to get in
that's like,
politics, you know? What's it called? It's, as it already is.
Like starts
you know,
with a C?
Is already
that
right
the
there.
one? Like, what do they call that?
What's it called? That's like the female shit. He's instigating, you know, and he's all the way from Inglewood, and he blind. He what's it called? When it comes down to it, he not gonna put in no work. He's just gonna use that blind shit. That's why I'm like, nah. When I see him talking about it, and what's it called, and say, oh, what's it called, like, oh, he's dissing the black community. How you gonna talk about the black community when you right there beefing it with all these fools? You know, like that's why to be honest, I personally don't got beef with nobody. Like I really don't got beef with nobody, dog. Straight up, I'm my own person, you know. So that's why you don't see me, what's it called, like dissing my enemies in my music on that shit, you know, all that shit. This fool right there doing some like female shit, you know, like that's why I'm like, I don't know what's up with that fool.
Okay.
Yeah, Munchie is kind of like not letting it go. You see how Ant responds, and Ant's like, whatever, you already apologized, I don't give a fuck. It's like Munchie wants him to personally apologize to him. And it's like, if he did that, and then everybody else would want that too, he would just be giving apologies all day, every day. But for the sake of content, hopefully they sit down.
What's
your thoughts?
Okay, look. Before I got here, I did content on this. Is Morals Over Money is gonna premiere after this, right? First of all, if you say anything in with the hard ER, it's not Compton or Bompton politics no more. It's not that, right? Okay. You know he's a rapper. He want to get his shit out there. I'm like, man, squabble him up. I'm not talking about killing nobody. You an entertainer, he is. That's what they doing these days. They rappers and entertainers.
But that, I don't even know if that would be a good, like having a black dude and a SA dude that ain't even tripping on it, fighting in the hood right there. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer to it. Might
That's
start
what it
more
is.
problems.
So he's saying that you said, "Hey, G, you should take
Yeah, you
Face
was there.
Baby's fade instead of you doing it."
No, I know. But the thing is, bro, I don't want to
Adam-
get into like what
Adam
me doing
fuck called
things
him out
because,
right there, huh?
bro. Hey, like, okay. I got enough respect. I could send the homies over there to electrocute a nigga, but that ain't what I want to do. I'm not on that. I'm not about to send nobody to do nothing like that. I'm just saying, gloves up, guns down. You disrespected a whole race, bro. You didn't diss nobody hood. It's not Compton politics. It's not. And then, okay, furthermore,
that was the dude from over there, right?
Interview
Yeah.
schedule with Adam 22.
They're making
and
a
Munchie.
big deal about that after he passed away, huh? Yeah, I got 2 Deweys too. First one was 18, and my homie was drunk, and then I just blew like a .03. Not even over the limit, but I think I had 1 beer, but my homie was drunk. They smelled him. Second one, I totaled my mom's car like a fucking idiot. But terrorist threats, you be on your bullshit, huh? Man, I've seen him try to strike a dude out, give his 3rd strike for terrorist threats. Terrorist threats ain't no joke, man, and they'll pull that shit out of the blue. They'll let it slide for a long time, and then bam, they're gonna hit somebody with terrorist threats. And you're like, isn't it freedom of speech?
TB and you canceled. Lord, do the schedule. And she said he's gonna reschedule. I text Adam, I said, no, he not. I said, no, he not, because I got a call. A mutual party that messed with OTR said, hey, bro, I kind of back up off of P-Face, you know what I'm saying? He was young at the time. You know, if somebody came at me like that during a live using a verb, I would have talked ish back too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, it's cool because me and Adam got an
someone
interview
starts
coming up
like
with
playing the
him soon.
victim role, I think when they really use that terrorist threat shit.
Would say it to my face or even message me directly.
Oh, family, I will.
But we did have an interview planned in which I know you had a lot of stuff that you wanted to get off your chest.
Canceled.
And by the end of that interview, I'm sure we would have all been on good, cool
We would have been on
terms.
good terms because
Not that
I
I'm on
wasn't
bad
coming
terms,
with a bad
but-
interview.
Yeah.
I wasn't coming with a bad interview. I'm trying to get understanding. Okay, when he came in, he sat down for some seconds.
They
He
gave you a
departed.
charge for every crazy word you used?
He shook hands with Ant, shook hands with me. He said he's from. And him and Ant, they exchanged the communities. He left. Okay. And then me and Ant start getting tagged and reactions. Oh, you let him diss black people. Oh, why y'all didn't say nothing? Well, we have no, I never heard of his hood or him or his music. So now I'm listening in. So now I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Cause if you don't like black people, why even talk to me? Right? So don't even talk to me if you don't like my people.
Man, that's just where it gets tricky, bro. When you want to be from gangs and you beef with other gangs and all that shit, and then the other gangs are different races. I mean, bro, shit's gonna get really tricky, man.
Now I start running across shit like DC Baby Draco. They did some shit. He apologized. Oh, it's cool. Whoa. But I done did an interview with Adam
a couple.
What's my boy Treetop?
I think they're cool, but then
Gino?
it's like they
Gino,
just
no,
walk
like,
on
man,
the
she
fucking
catch that
tightrope,
fade.
man.
He just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's talking about something that you said on the podcast.
That's what
okay.
pissed him off.
I
Because
thought he was behind the scenes, man, like, yo, Gino, you got to take this fade
No.
for me.
That's
That's a little different. All right,
You do some of the interviews you don't be remembering, but guess
True.
what? He keeps saying, oh, say it to my face, you canceled. And when you canceled, Laura, who scheduled everybody, she said, oh, he got to reschedule. I text Adam, I said, no, he ain't. He ain't coming. He go cry in the car.
I thought that you were being pessimistic.
No,
It didn't
because
get
I got
rebooked
a
after
call.
that. Yeah.
I got a call, and somebody like, man, kick back off.
It's like I hope that day if they do sit down, it ain't fucking just a shit ton of essays and a shit ton of fucking family dudes. It's like, bro, y'all two just show up and talk. You don't need to bring your whole military.
Off of him because I'm like, all right, I'll overstand because now I didn't came across the content where he said he apologized. He was young. Somebody was talking ish to him back. He talked it back. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel that
It's funny in my corner because I sit right here behind Adam, right over here. It's like I need to get a bulletproof plexiglass fucking thing around. You know, like when you go to the hood liquor stores and they got the plexiglass. Like I need a little door with plexiglass when I go in my fucking little station.
way. And my thing was, is you trying to be cool because you know, black people, we at the door when it comes to hip hop, and you want to be in the hip hop realm? Is you being cool because of that, or you naturally grew out of whatever, or you said something because you just shoot some slugs back? That's all it was.
No disrespect to the black dude, but I think hip hop's way beyond
I didn't
any
call him out
race
his
nowadays.
name, although I wanted to, because I want to leave room for dialogue. Because once you talk and say something too disrespectful, after that, all bets is off. I ain't talking to him, so I wasn't gonna disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to pull up now.
Do you think that he had somewhat of a valid point with the whole, like, okay, there's already somewhat tension between sections that could be exacerbated by...
No.
Well, how big's the town you live in? Like, how many people, Dante?
Because it don't matter about your section. When you say...
I got to get out of here by like 10:32 because we started a little early today.
Compton, Inglewood, Gardena, Pasadena. It don't matter about if for Mexicans.
We get Adam's 2 cents right here.
But I don't think that he's in any way like standing on the fact that he said
burn through some of these pretty
racial
fast.
terms when he was much younger on Instagram or whatever.
I
I think he wants to get past that and make it clear that he don't have problems with anybody. I'm taking him at face value with what he said in that interview or whatever. Even the interview I did with him, never at any point did I get the idea like, oh, you don't fuck with black people in general. And I think he does regret that he made that video back in the day. That being said, I feel like the people would probably, take him at, I think if he sat down with Munchie and said whatever he had to say, that they would have loved him for it, for being willing to sit down and have that conversation. So to me, him canceling it was a little bit of like poor strategy, but also like, I hate the fact that he probably thinks that I intentionally put him on a podcast with a couple of different black people to try to make him look bad, which was not my thought process at all. I just did the interview with him. Go watch that interview. Super high energy, positive, amazing interview.
Yeah,
I was
it was a good interview
blown
with,
away by him and thought like this kid has
for
crazy
sure.
star power. Just come
He's another one that just been through a bunch of crazy shit, bro, growing up.
pop in on the Tuesday show for a little bit or whatever. Didn't think at all that like, oh, it's gonna draw a lot of attention to this shit from back in the day or whatever.
No, it wasn't us. It wasn't me or Ant. It wasn't him upon like greeting each other.
And it's like crazy. Like hard times make more interesting people, and easy times make more like dull people. I feel like.
It was after he left.
Oh,
and
wow.
we
That's
don't
pretty
know his
big
music,
city,
him
for
or,
sure.
or his hood. And then they said that he dissed the black people. That's what
Are you
it
like a
was. And we heard it
suburb of a
later.
bigger
It was
city?
a backlash.
So
that's like the main-
The thing is
City.
this though, bro.
But it got a little intense at the end too when he was dipping.
Yeah, he banged. I
That
can
was a
take it
great
as
moment.
He got
Oh,
tagged.
Wilkes-Barre. I used to, cause I used to have silica. We used to make a lot of bongs and shit. I used to have a smoke shop in Wilkes-Barre. I just remember like writing that on the fucking the shipping label a lot.
Same
Bro,
for the-
I'd
for
have to
sure.
go
that shit
through
is
on
wreck.
Google Maps and look at the smoke shops over there and remember which one. But Philly was a pretty, or PA was a pretty big market for sure.
That's how you know, like, people don't be around. Like, y'all, everybody be talking about, everybody want to be hood and talking about they be in the hood, and that shit was regular, bro.
No,
I really
for
didn't.
sure,
It
but-
was really funny to me.
Yeah,
like,
Scranton
That's what,
is
that's what young dudes do.
pretty gnarly, right?
Like
Or is
when I
that-
was his age, like you ask me where I'm from, I'm gonna say 83rd Street with some emphasis. Like I'm gonna bang my set with emphasis. I didn't take no offense to it because we not enemies, and he already introduced himself beforehand. Shook my hand. I asked him where he from. He like Compton. I'm like, what hood in Compton? Shit, he banged his hood. Shit.
No, I think that beyond, obviously we knew it. It
Yeah,
didn't
the way
feel crazy
P-Face
at the
banged
moment,
his
but the
hood was
people
pretty
watching it,
normal.
to them,
If
it's
you
like,
ask
it don't
somebody-
matter about who watches it, though.
but
They're gonna put it out there like
everything
that.
else, y'all,
Primal
y'all
Glass,
allow the
yeah,
people,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
And I
that's
think
not a part of
Utopia.
the
Might have been both of them,
situation
but
to
Primal
control
Glass
the
for sure.
narrative. I really never even care about it. Even to the
I think
content creators
Utopia
that was
maybe
coming
too,
out,
'cause
like,
I remember
Munchie
that name.
Then in the room with a dude
But
that said
Primal
the hard
Glass,
ER, bro. I don't know
that
this
was
dude.
the homie.
Never seen this dude a day in my life.
It seemed like she was kind of serious, and then she just don't show up, don't hit me back. It's been months. I feel like she just doesn't
Silica
really.
was the name of the glass brand I have. Like, I don't know if you ever go to the smoke shops, but I'm pretty sure if they got the same owners, they might even still have a Silica piece in there if it fucking just been sitting around for a long time.
They focus on one thing, but okay, like hypothetical. Let's say that Tanea and her daughter had not done multiple interviews together when she was underage or whatever. Let's say they just popped out together and Tanea's 35, 30, 40 and her daughter's 20 and they doing mother-daughter soft white underbelly interviews talking about hoeing, but her daughter's 20. So she's
That's a different. I say
adult.
there's a difference there for sure because like
people are still going to be picking apart with a fine tooth comb trying to find evidence that you were the one who got her into it.
100%.
The thing with Tamia,
Yeah, that one. But I think a lot of
thing with
smoke shops
Tanea,
across
right?
the United States
she willing
have
to do
names
it,
like that.
and then she capable of doing it, but she got 3 kids back to back with that steps with sassy badass, right?
Yeah, I just
And
want
then
to
she
hear
went
this
and got a
part
new
right
one.
here where they talk
You got a
about
babysitter problem.
Tanea's son she brought
Right?
because
So
she
if
like,
she-
bro, she
if-
left the kid with the son. He like, I don't know, looks like 16, 17 or something. Already had tattoos. But left him with him and the baby like small, like almost rolling off the couch and falling and shit. And I was just like, oh my God, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on here? All right, let me see. Where is it?
Like, I forget.
That much he was talking about.
No,
She
the
came
last
2
time.
times.
No, last
Is
time.
my
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
down?
yeah.
Too, but
Her son was out there
Came
with the
twice, that
grandparent.
broad. The
Yeah,
little
she
broad
did.
came with her twice.
She
So
did
what's
come-
going on with my
But
stream?
we wasn't here when she did the thing.
Am I
with
back
Nova.
now?
Oh,
So the son was there.
was telling me I was
she went and
offline
got her
over
son
here.
from out of state with the grandparent.
But yeah, here
and
they're
the son
talking
is
about
back with her.
the kid.
So
And he not even 18, huh? He's still like
no,
but
he in high
look-
school.
But he
Or the
looks
son.
like he, bro, yeah.
That Snoop son.
Snoop, hell no. I think his dad from one of the ops, like it was in 40s, 60s or some shit.
okay, well, speaking of
It's like I wonder if Tanea can have all her baby daddies in the same room.
ops, there's no ops, and
Well,
you
my-
won't have to worry about running into the ops if you shop with everything 420. If you're still hitting smoke, don't got
That wrong.
Oppenheimer on DVD.
No. All I got is opportunities coming, bro. I'm trying to clean up my image. You know what I'm saying?
Spike like Spike Lee.
No,
in this
for real.
thing.
That's the only ops I got, bro. I don't beef. They're like, well, whatever. Whoever think they dislike me, that's good for y'all, bro. But I don't have any ops, bro. That I got that wrong. Whatever.
Could we also just say that I think it's a pretty obvious majors and like and
Man, why we
I was still on this, man. You
Like,
said-
why the
talk
fuck you
about
even
that
say
shit.
that, Lush? Keep it
It's a
moving.
root problem.
Do you think that if you had done Scared Straight with Fleece Johnson as a young man, that it was
Bro, I just wanted to stop here real quick because it's funny. When we were setting up the Zoom that day, we were getting it all good, and I was like, all right, Fleece, can you hear? Blah, 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 whatever. And he was like, where's Adam? Is he in the bathroom putting on his makeup? I was like, oh my God, this fool's crazy. And then he liked Adam's blonde hair. He wanted a piece of Adam for sure.
I
scared
would've
you?
socked
Hell
Fleece
no.
Johnson's
my
ass.
God.
Man, what?
he probably would have
Hey, bro,
sucked you out and then
Man, bro, he
from
was-
there, I don't know.
Hey, he was in Joe, Kentucky, bro.
Hold on.
A booty goon,
Hold on, bro.
a booty warrior.
Adam, I was a
But
teen,
hold
bro. I
on.
was a
He wasn't
teenager
taking
beating the
ass.
shit out of grown man. Man, Fleece, I would have socked the shit out of Fleece Johnson.
By the time you were 15, 16, he already had like 150 rapes.
Yeah,
under his
I don't know.
belt.
I
He
bet
was
you
fucking
fucking
every
Ant was
dude in
fucking
that
dudes
prison.
up.
I was in jail for shooting.
It looks like Ant can
but-
take a
we just
punch
lit-
for sure. Like, I'm not saying he's probably taking a bunch of punches, but I bet you you got to hit Ant's button perfect to drop that fool. And then I bet you he hits like a fucking rock, I bet.
was just in the
All right, now
hospital for
Tanea's
asthma.
gonna call
that
in.
Makes a lot of sense.
Hey,
yeah.
look,
I gotta start
next
burning.
Tuesday,
Oh, we
right?
got another hour.
All right, I go
50
to
minutes.
Atlanta Friday. I come back Monday. Be back at work for Tuesday. Tuesday my birthday though, right?
Oh,
sick.
we going up.
Oh, we got party.
Have some 420. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm
Shout out,
saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, you
I don't know,
trying
where
to
the
get
fuck
high?
Jay Lee's
I'm
been
gonna get
at?
high like
birthday.
eat.
I'm gonna have you something right, man.
Yeah.
Good Girl Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like a Girl Scout cookies, huh?
I'm coming back for my birthday.
The bat signal.
But Ant always be pulling the weed out of the little Mylar bags with no sticker or nothing. So he either got the plug that he ain't getting the labeled shit, or someone just selling him some cookies or something.
I've been smoking a lot of Girl
Hey,
Scouts.
next Tuesday
baby.
show, my birthday,
Now
we
I
going
smoke Girl
up.
Scout.
I'm on bigger, big booty 6 and buck. Hey now,
What's up?
How you doing? Okay, we've been talking about you on the podcast a little bit. I thought
This
it was
broad
only
is
right
crazy,
if we gave
bro.
you an opportunity to speak for yourself.
Now, Adam.
If she didn't run around trying to do her own thing or figure shit out and just all over the fucking place, her kids would probably turn out better. But you can't expect your kids to start off a couple steps ahead when you move them every 6 months. This place, that place, this place, that place. It's like, bro. I know, and it's great. Like when a lot of people like leave their weed laying around or something or bragging, especially on the table, I always go get your little sniff because I'm always curious what people are blowing on. Because everybody always wants to say they're smoking the bomb. But I'll tell you, bro, most time I go peep the bag, it ain't nothing special. I ain't seen ants yet, but just for the most part, there's probably only been a couple people where I kind of, oh, fuck, this dude knows what's up.
Don't play with me. What's that? What do I gotta clear up? What?
So there's
Your
a
grooming
clip that
allegations.
Wack played on the podcast the other day of your daughter basically describing
And I guess that's an old ass clip, just making its rounds again.
you giving her advice on how to treat a trick, etc. And it's really done a lot to throw fuel on the flames of the grooming conversation. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Like, where is the grooming end, and does the just like helping your daughter prepare for her new job? Like, where do these things collide from your perspective?
Let me tell you what it is. So when you interviewed us, you clearly, everybody who always asks my daughter, from you, from Mark, Soft White Underbelly.
And it's just crazy for your daughter to do this to you. I mean, she ain't got no respect for you at all. She's just using you like a pawn. And for her to like have that outlook on you and that respect for you means you really probably just had to leave her ass hanging at some point.
I always try to get her to basically say that I'm the reason why she's doing what she's doing. She's a clout chaser for one, and she knows this.
Well, I mean,
she knows that
if she's seeing you growing up doing it, saying you ain't got money, going out doing something, coming out with money, now I could take you out to do something, you're showing her the way. Like, you can say everything you fucking want, but your actions are going to show the real you. You can bump your gums all fucking day, but your actions are going to show you the real you, and your kids are going to follow your actions, not what the fuck's coming out your mouth.
she has to use her mother's name most of the time. Like, most of her viral clips and shit is, oh, my mom, my mom, my mom, my mom, because she noticed that the people is always bringing me up. She said her name don't even go viral like that. It says...
And I'm sure Tanea's name don't go viral either. It's probably when she just says mom. So the mom word probably goes viral.
Tanea's daughter, because at this point, AI done captured people talking about the fucking mama so much, which is me. So it's only right for her to...
I was like, I bet you she likes this at some point.
She knows
she sees the likes, she sees the views, and as evil as she probably is, she probably gets off on it.
Her numbers to go up. I mean... It's like the internet done groomed her at this point, because everybody is such cheerleaders and so just infatuated with this little bitty ass fucking girl that came out of my
they're
coochie.
like kind
So
of like
damn,
sideways
you know, at
dissing
this
her.
point, you guys gonna believe whatever y'all gonna believe.
I mean, at this point, it's probably too far gone. It's fucked up to say, but it's probably like a little fucking too far gone. She needs to just be stable, find a place and fucking stay in it, and try to give these next kids the best opportunity they got instead of carrying them around like their luggage to her next fucking, I don't know, her next wherever spot she's going.
Even with her right now.
And then it's like Adam even tried to like give her a job and put her on a little bit, and she showed up late, couldn't show up. Like, this dude's actually trying to put money in your pocket and help you build something, and you couldn't even show up for that on time. Which, personally, kind of glad. I wouldn't wanted to be around her and see her fucking every week after all this shit comes out, but I'm just there to do the job.
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
That didn't sound positive at all.
Yeah, you didn't call her your daughter. You said this little ass girl who fell out my coochie.
Yeah, this is a crazy way to refer to your daughter, Tanea.
She's still a little girl, so I'll be forgetting.
We know that's the whole problem.
But you don't even treat her like a little girl. You probably treat her like a little mini adult.
Yeah.
The whole problem is she's not like 18 or over. She's a little girl. So we have to keep on
Yeah,
reminding
everybody
ourselves,
knows.
because the topic be just so inappropriate. But, you know, this whole world is inappropriate. So, long story short, that was close.
It could be inappropriate at a certain age. You don't need to like give them all the game when they're still mentally growing, developing.
Chasing, she had to say that because it sounded believable. Like, they give her ideas.
And it's like, where's the fucking dad at, bro? That dude should be in prison for fucking beating up some of these guys.
If it wasn't for like the
Interviewers?
comments, like giving her so much like intel.
Yeah, to
She's
get that
like, "Damn, I didn't
telegram
even
and
know this about
fucking
my mama, but okay,
tell
but
those
what do
guys
y'all
we
got
want to
to
meet
say?"
up,
They
and
don't
then
even know,
fucking
so
just
everybody
mollywop
gets
them.
confused, and I understand.
But the clip that I got played didn't really sound like she was clout chasing. It sounded like she was just kind of talking about life, and she was like, "Oh yeah, my mom told me with the trick, call him babe, do this, that," and so then people start painting the picture of like, "Oh, okay, this is the nature of the relationship. Mom is strategizing about how to profit maximize."
But you asked her yourself, where'd you get this from? And she said, my homegirl. So anyways, her homegirl, it doesn't have a name, but I do. So she can say my name, and it could be a whole nother story. It's like writing a book. You don't say the names, you make up names.
But that just
it
means
really
she ain't got respect for you at all if she just throwing you under the bus like that, man. Like, no respect at all.
He's somebody real life. So she just put me on there. And at the end of the day, we told her about that, and she said, Mom, that's just an interview. I just be lying. We literally said that because we seen that clip circulated. And, of course, we got family members that's like, Tanea, have you seen? I'm like, yeah, I seen it. So I called her. I swear to God. I called her with my best friend, Kwani, on the phone on three-way. And she said, Mom, I was just saying whatever. I say whatever on these interviews because I don't even be there.
Hey, Tanea.
Let me be right there.
Hey, Tanea. Hey, Tanea.
I don't want to talk to this voice. I do not want to talk to this voice.
What do I do something?
I do not.
She don't even know who the fuck she's talking to. She just got her guard up.
Who's that talking?
That's the who's.
Hell no, fuck the who's. No, it is not.
Oh, I fuck with the who's, but who's this?
No, it's a real who's.
You don't for sure want to talk to me. No, keep going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Munchie.
Who else
Who do you think it was?
Oh, but the way he got on there, so I don't know who the fuck. Okay, what's up, Munchie B? What's that?
No.
What's
I'm about to say
What's
the
that?
friend you talking about is one of the twins that used to live next door to me.
No, that's Monty and them.
Dude, someone just keeps blowing
but
Adam's
what you
phone
talking
up
about, the
during
one
this.
who claimed her out? Yeah, Monty.
Probably
the one that
whack,
used to
huh?
live next door to me.
Yeah, the one I used to live next door to you. Exactly. They was from Palmdale and all that, right?
Right.
And they came to LA. They got turned out
Colt
too.
45 and
These
2
girls
zigzags.
Come to LA because like
Man, who you thought I was, bro? Hey, you thought you fuck with the who's. Nigga.
I don't know. These phones
Man,
is tricky.
you know,
Thought he
call my
was
shit back.
Snoopy Badass.
Hey,
Hey. Oh wait, my bad.
My bad.
the fuck?
I'm meeting up with somebody. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Okay, so look.
Where the fuck you going?
Yeah. So yeah, Adam, stop trying to restart this shit up because at this point, good thing I'm a mama who got this paper trail, been doing all this shit because if I lift it up to the internet, the way motherfuckers just be trying to paint shit, they will try to have a bitch in jail. And
Hey,
guess what?
Ask her who she
Cash
thought I was.
We kind
business.
of do want the underage prostitutes in jail, right?
Probably takes
Or at
cash
least
only,
protect
so how
them,
the
like,
fuck they
can
gonna
you-
know?
Talking about the mama grooming the goddamn child.
Hey,
It started from a runaway.
Hey, Tanea, who you thought I was?
It's like, why'd she even run away?
Oh man.
Who that boy?
Yes, and I was like,
Oh, no, that's out. Far from.
Who's the boy?
You
It don't even matter.
Real quick.
It
I
don't-
cut you off real quick.
It don't matter. His name don't even matter. But yeah.
Exactly.
Tanea, is there anything that you feel like you could do to like help protect your daughter from this lifestyle or get her away from it? Tanea.
She's already
So,
fucked, bro.
Basically, right?
No pun
All right,
intended,
I
bro.
just-
She's already
I
too
just
far out
moved,
there, man.
right?
She's
I
already
just moved. I
like,
got me a bomb little place or
I
whatever.
don't know,
and
man.
it's
She got to
out
put
in
all
LA.
this thought into the next little baby she has, because I think she got the little baby and then a couple other little young ones. Like, you need to get a stable spot for them and stay in one location and just worry about them instead of, I'm in New York, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there. Like, kids need stability, schedule. They can't go to sleep a different time every night, wake up a different time every morning, eat somewhere different every day. They need to go sleep same time, wake up, feed them 3 square meals. You know, just stability, man. You can't, we're in this hotel this week, we're in that hotel this week, we're in this shelter this week. Like, you got the kids, I'm sure the government would break you some bread, at least, even Section 8, man. Even Section 8, just somewhere stable for them. But probably far away from a stroll, though. You don't want to be anywhere close to a stroll.
And basically, it's a nice environment and everything, right?
I guess it's easier said
I
than
let my
done,
daughter
but
know, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
you know,
she had the kids, man. It's what you signed
come
up
home
for.
like you're doing too much. She's like, No, I got it, Mom. I want to show you that it's like these young kids, they want to show the parents. And I think the only accountability that I do take for sure is that it says it in the Bible. Your kids will have the karma from what you do. Basically, like having this lifestyle. It was so flashy, and she's kind of like, I want to have that too. No matter how much I say, it's not good. Oh, the industry is this way. She's like, I just want to see for myself. There's nothing nobody can do when somebody's mind is made up. So many people think that they could change these Figueroa prostitutes, even though my daughter is not on Figueroa.
Is it true that ATM Richie's the one who first put her on the track?
Hell no, we never heard of him into the internet.
He's not even a pimp.
No.
I've seen people trying to get that narrative up. I didn't think so. I just wanted to double check.
It's not true. She said it out. She said it out the horse's mouth. She was with a girl. You know,
yeah, bro.
like
Yeah, this
when
shit.
I hung around friends, whatever my
This
friends
shit's crazy,
did,
bro.
I was doing too. Oh, we doing checks. Oh, we doing it. Whatever was in. Come on, she's a teenager, so she's seen somebody doing something and it looked really easy, and she's like,
she's just way too open with her kids. She probably put everything in front of her. Noah probably just soaking up game from a young age and was like, well, it doesn't look that hard. I can do it too. And then like the mom's probably, like Tanea's probably braining around fucking weirdos, and I bet you those weirdos were already fucking probably grooming Nova too, or I don't even know. I don't even want to think about that type of shit, but if you're bringing around weirdos and doing shit and you got daughters around, bro, it's only a matter of time before some fucking weirdo's gonna try to do something, bro.
It give me what, some pussy?
No, some mental health.
Oh, hey, no. Hey, I know exactly what's wrong with me.
What?
The people that got problems, they don't know what's wrong with them. You know what I'm saying?
What's your diagnosis? Like if you went to a shrink, what do you think they would tell you?
When Adam said that, it made me start thinking. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I've never talked to a shrink. I wonder what they would diagnose me or say I am by talking to me. Or you're like this, you're like that. I think I got a pretty good grasp on shit. For the most part, you know? Like, I don't act out. I ain't got no bullshit. I feel like you know when Wax Dad said eliminate all the possibilities before they can happen? It's kind of like how my mind state is. Like, I'll make sure something's not there or around before I even get to that point. So if I'm thinking like that or want to do it, well, it's already not there.
As far as women, I got trust issues. I got commitment problems, and I got an anger problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I didn't control.
Andy, you're stubborn as a motherfucker.
Oh, my anger problem. Like I know how to like kick back and then sit on it, and then you know what I'm saying.
It kind of just sounds like a regular dude to me.
Bro, I think I'm straight. I'm telling you, look. I have some anger problem, and I might sit on it, and I might the homie that got a more level mind than me. I might be like, hey, am I tripping? Or did this nigga just say you would let that, like, you know what I'm saying? Because at first I was impulsive, but guess what? Being blind might help me because I can't just bounce up and, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been problems.
It was funny earlier.
That made you like not as aggressive.
When Adam was saying Lennon calling handsome or something, and then Munchie say something, and then Adam's like, you don't even know what I look like. Munchie has no idea what any of us. I think he knows Ant from back when he could see, but maybe Lush or maybe Scene, but I don't know. That was a long time ago before internet was even popping, really. Yeah, Munchie, I wonder what he thinks all of us look like. Like, that would be a video, but I don't think Munchie likes to play into it too much, but if he just sat there and was like, I think you look like this, or I think you look like that.
Aggressive as you were before.
Not aggressive. It's like I just can't get to it like I want to. Like, I'm just gonna grab my keys.
Black
like,
Dave needs to call in the...
You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever feel like
the
you
Los
have
Angeles
PTSD
Prime Ministers?
from like...
I don't got PTSD at all.
The hurt you've inflicted on other people at times in your life?
No. I don't got PTSD, bro, because I'm not a paranoid person. They think, no jumper, this dangerous place. I've never been up here paranoid or nervous.
Do you ever feel haunted?
I come by myself. I come with me and one bitch. I come with me some homies, or I come with me and a homie. I'm not tripping. I'm not worried about. I done had weird, like dreams and woke up like, you know what I'm saying, and call myself, or and the bitch looking like, nigga, you feel me? I just saw no bitches in my dream before and shit like that.
But that's a tricky one for sure, bro.
like
some shit
when
happen
I wake
and
up,
then
I'm not a
just-
paranoid person. I pray about everything, worry about
Like
nothing.
even like 4
I'm not
extra
tripping
in
on
the
nobody.
hand, you know, to
And-
lose a
and-
limb or a sense.
That's on whoever
It's
they
just
try to approach me and
crazy.
think what they want to think.
Like definitely life
I think I
altering.
got some PTSD from earlier today.
From catching that CD.
What happened?
Well, so
This
I was
is
shooting a
funny.
scene with another guy and a girl, and the guy asked me like, "Are you down for double blowjob?" And my jaw dropped.
I never heard of that.
Basically, it's where you both put your dick in the girl's mouth at the same time.
So it ain't two bitches sucking your dick at one time.
No,
like I
one
got-
mouth, two dicks. I told the guy, I'm like, listen, I'm from the set, and the big homies ain't cool with that one.
No double.
I'll be getting calls all night
Bro, my shit go
and all
like,
morning.
what the?
For sure.
I
Yeah.
don't think I could do it.
I got head from two females at one time. She licking on
Yeah,
the
there's
side.
no question that is okay. That's fine.
That ain't got nothing. We talking about having your John against somebody else John in the mouth.
Nuzzle up together, yeah.
Hey, no
We ain't
sir in my
bumping
Hito
swords,
voice.
Yeah,
no
we ain't
sir
doing
in my
all that.
Hito voice. No, hell no.
And he's a brother.
It'd be
and
better
I'm
if
not.
this chat
So I
like
felt
went
kinda bad.
with
I'm
the
like, normally
time.
I would.
He grew up
somehow.
around white people.
He's from England, so yeah, he's a little different, you know.
Saying that with the
Yeah, he's a little different.
But it's like a lot of dudes who get into porn are just like the horniest dudes you ever met.
Did he sound like
They're down for all this crazy
Did he
shit.
sound like Trap Lord Ross?
Kinda, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Adam, do you want to?
He's a cool guy, but like, yeah.
Nah, bro.
That means that both like literally the dicks have to touch. That's the only.
Oh yeah.
What do you
Oh,
mean? If
yeah.
yo dick.
She said she going back and forth.
How
sucking
y'all
dick,
both
like-
gonna, if you trying to suck two dicks at one time, I mean, how you gonna do that?
Normally it's like one after the other. It's like a.
If you're trying to
Oh,
suck
so he-
two
you
dicks
familiar
at
with-
one time,
He did it before.
how are you gonna do that?
Hey, don't argue with him. He did it.
I've
Right?
I've not experienced a double blow.
You sure?
I'm very positive.
Your tip ain't touched nobody else's tip?
I'm not as of yet. Not as of yet, and I don't know.
Not as of yet,
and I
but
have
I'm
no
not
plans.
ruling it out.
I have no plans on doing it.
So you didn't do the
Moving forward.
pyramid?
No, have I ever Eiffel Towered a bitch? Yeah, I've Eiffel Towered a bitch.
Pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The tips touching.
Oh hell no! Not like I've been like the pyramid's crazy. So I've been like in the bitch's mouth while the homie's fucking before. That's
Yeah, we
happened
all done
before.
did that.
Yeah,
We younger, we
Yeah.
going up on the, we flipping her.
That's like regular in high
Yeah, that's
school.
regular.
Oh, you can flip, but we ain't
In high school, I did that as an adult.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Game over.
Yeah.
I love a good flip.
Must really work though, huh, Munchie? Since he can't really see too much, bro. It's like, bro, if her curves are kicking, he's probably happy as a motherfucker. And then the next scent is just the scent. You know, if she smell good, got curves, Munchie's probably in there like swimwear. All right, this is crazy. We all know Gucci been a little crazy, but this is his whole shit. And I listened to his album. His album is like, yeah, about the mental health, and then he's talking about like sex and girls squirting and all that shit. I don't know. Maybe I didn't really hear Gucci talking about sexcapades a whole lot in his raps, but this album seemed like he's talking about it a lot.
He became what? Anybody kitty?
anybody kidding?
I think he can see a little
vagina
bit,
can
bro.
get it.
For
All
sure,
right,
I
let's
think
check-
Munchie can, or shapes, or I think he definitely can see for not like CC, but there's something there for sure. I think I'm not 100%, but I think.
Check this out right here. This
Or
is
like
a
at
clip
an
that's
angle
kind of
or
been making
something,
the
I don't know.
rounds today. Gucci Mane's wife Keisha Kayor reveals how she handles his manic schizophrenic episodes. Which, okay, just before we even play this, when I was driving to that underground basketball game, I actually listened to the new Gucci Mane album,
That's about the interview.
which is called Episodes. So every song I can remember, the chorus is something about mental health. I'm a psycho. That's the whole song, I think. But
Yes, weirdo.
Weirdo. There, yo, but
I'm
no,
a
there's like another
weirdo.
song where the chorus is like, I'm a psycho. Every fucking song is about mental health. And he also put out a new book, which I guess is about his mental health journey. But now he's also doing the rounds with his wife, doing shows like The Breakfast Club, and they're having conversations about his mental health. So it turns out Gucci Mane has the same shit that Crip Mike got. He's a schizophrenic. So let's check out her talking about it, because this is kind of like a new level of openness that we're maybe not used to seeing from the Trap God.
Makes a lot of sense.
What was it like just trying to protect the business that you guys have built while
I have a
he's
system.
personally...
I take his apps off his phone. First thing I do, I delete Instagram. I delete everything. Even if I got to change his password, I'm changing it because I don't need the public to know he's having an episode. You realize you'd never know about any other episodes since September 13th because I control that. Because you're not going on Instagram, you're not going on Twitter, it's deleted. You know, and I just control everything.
My mom used to rent a house from this dude. Like, the family owned it, and then they moved. The parents passed away, so they left it to the kids, and the one kid lived in the back house. My mom rented the front house, and this dude would have manic episodes. Bro, it was crazy, man. He'd be sleeping for 2 days straight sometimes. Then he'd be up for like 2 days straight, fucking working on shit in the middle of the night. It was crazy, bro, to see that fucking... And he was like 55, like old as hell. And still having all these fucking... It was crazy, man. It was a trip.
At home, and now before the episodes come, I catch it.
Yeah, and you can see the signs for sure. Before they start, you can see the signs start coming.
And how you catch that is he doesn't speak to you. He wants to be left alone. He don't eat. He does not sleep. Text messages, there's a period after each word. And I'm like, you're going through an episode. You're sick. No, I'm not. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Why do you think that? You're not speaking to me.
It's like she's a little controlling, but she definitely got his best interest at heart.
And I'm like, you're sick. And we snap out of it.
For you,
I don't know if you just snap out of it.
Wait, hold on. This keeps going.
You know, we heard Kim this week say how Kanye just used to give away their cars.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so you never know what's going on in someone's head, man.
Giving away stuff.
Like, I had this homie, Tim Weed. Tim West was his name, but we always called him Tim Weed. Bro, this dude show up with flip-flops on, a beer. He was just like a good-ass dude, life of the party, always happy. Like, if you knew Tim was going to be there, you're like, all right, bro, it's going to be a fun night for sure. And this dude ended up taking the fucking shotgun and tapping out, man. Rest in peace to Tim Weed. But, yeah, to me, I felt like he had it figured out, bro. He was cool, happy. Had a good career because his family was in the union, in the movie studio union, like been in a long time. So he was just like blessed in there. And yeah, I guess he just wasn't happy deep down. But to all of us, he looked like he was.
Money.
And jury costs so much.
Money.
You know how much it costs for jury? Like, I would give my friends jury and like they know I went well, they'll take it.
Damn.
They take advantage of you.
I felt like, damn, they know something's going on with me, but they'll take it. So it's like, when I got out of jail, like I cut off all my friends, my old friends. I'm like, damn, they were taking advantage.
I wonder what the psychology is.
Yeah, that's a little
crazy. Why were you
crazy.
going through an episode? You
Give away money, and I don't know.
You don't care about
your
nothing.
mind.
Because everybody's
Because the money
episode's
it's
different,
not-
man.
you're
Yeah,
kinda
everybody
like in a
does
war-
different shit.
World. It's almost like it's a psychosis. You know what I'm saying? It's not you dealing with stuff like you hearing voices.
Yeah, they have voices.
You know, and you hearing voices too.
And that's just
it's
like,
telling you to-
since I've never heard a voice in my head to tell me to do anything. But yeah, I wonder how strong that voice is. Like, if it's so powerful, it's like telling your thought process to do it. Or if it's just like, you know, you got the little devil on your shoulder and he's like, yeah, you should do this. Or you should do that. Oh, I think that's a good idea. And then you just act on it. Or is it a little deeper and it's like hardwired in your brain to where it's like telling you, but it's also kind of making you go for it. Because if not, couldn't you just be like, bro, shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear your shit.
You know,
But that's the
you
problem
might
with
think
mental
that
health is
Charlamagne
you
tryna- I might
never,
think that
you
tryna
can't
fight
put
me. You ain't
yourself
even
in
did
someone
nothing.
else's
Like,
head.
bro, I ain't did nothing to you. What's wrong with you? Like, I'll be like trying to fight you, Charlamagne. Like,
Right then.
I feel like my first reaction is just that shit kind of fills in the blanks of so much stuff about Gucci that maybe we've like struggled to understand over the years. And even the little details, like when she's talking about the periods after
I've seen that happen to
after every
people
word
too.
when he's texting or whatever. That's an example of
My
something that
one
we've
homie, I don't know what he had, but he would always just like stomach would fuck up, and sometimes the weed would help, sometimes it wouldn't. But he said the only thing that would help him would push-ups. So we'd be driving, the stomach started acting up, he'd be like, pull over. He would just start doing push-ups. But bro, homie got so built by having these stomach problems and doing push-ups to like get rid of it.
seen over the years on his fucking
it was like
on his
some
Twitter
kinda
account, like when he was having meltdowns and stuff, and she's saying
Italian
that that's
something,
like
something to
a
do with the
consistent
stomach
thing,
and
which is so
intestines.
bizarre to imagine that his brain just like shifts over into a separate way of typing.
Probably had
when he's going
IBS and
through
didn't know it or some
one of these
shit.
episodes. Like it's such a deliberate, different way of being.
I mean, there is a difference between schizophrenia and multiple personality disorder. I think it's important to note. So schizophrenia, I think, essentially is defined by voices in your head, essentially, and like people, or are you feeling like there's a clear difference, and I know.
Come on, Lush, you've been in rehab enough. I know you know about all this shit.
Because I've been in a lot of institutions with these people. I think that
spit your
the
knowledge,
craziest
Lush.
thing from that I saw was the fact that Gucci gives away his jewelry to his homies and then forgets the next day that he.
I don't think he forget.
Like there's a
He don't
complete
forget.
disconnect.
He do it in that mind state.
Right, but okay,
hey.
and then when he's back in his other mind state or whatever,
Like, oh, shit.
he doesn't realize that he did it, and then she has to go and retrieve the jewelry from his homies and things like
Who
that.
said it got retrieved?
Well, that's if you watch the interview, that's kind of one of the things they talk about.
I watched it. I didn't hear her say it got retrieved though.
Yeah, no, she did talk about that.
All right,
She was
well,
like,
we pretty much
sometimes
got that
you
out
have
the
to
way.
go and like
I only got
he wouldn't
like
know where it was
15 more
at, or
minutes, so
sometimes
Is just a guy who writes all this
let's
stuff
try
for
to
him.
cover
If you
everything
want
we
the
can.
same
P-Face
Gucci-
text
no,
back
no,
right
Gucci,
here.
you know what I'm saying?
no, I'm happy for him as a man. I'm happy for Radrick Davis.
Age gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, and if they want the old Gucci to go listen to the old shit.
I mean, bro,
Fair
I feel
enough.
like
But what I'm
counselors,
saying is, like,
if you got the experience and you've been through it, that's like a counselor I'd listen to. I ain't trying to listen to no dude that went to college and fucking lived a life with discipline and all that and trying to tell me how to work through it. Like, I want to listen to someone that's been through it, knows it from most angles, knows the consequences, knows how hard it is, whatever. Like, I'd rather listen to someone like that than some dude that's like, yeah, I went to school for fucking 6 years and I know everything. Yeah, you probably do, textbook knowing, but you ain't lived it, bro. You don't know how it fucking is and how it feels.
As a person, obviously, I'm happy for Radrick Davis for.
But the problem
glowing
is
logic.
like, in all that rehab shit is they don't make too much money unless you own the rehab and you're scamming and you're bed fucking swapping or selling or body snatching or whatever. It sucks that there just ain't that much money in it for people to want to help. You know, it's like teachers. Like, good teachers should be rewarded because those are the ones helping our kids and shaping them. It's like some jobs should just be more rewarded, I feel like, that actually help and change people and are needed.
You feel me?
Right, boy.
Radrick.
It's Radrick, like I said.
Man, his mama fucked up. Radrick.
Yeah, but
That's like Jalik.
Oh,
with that, regardless, look, people were like, "I'm very happy that he for his success, his seemingly." So if you watch anything before me coming back to No Jumper, all my original year at No Jumper was all sober, and then when I came back, I was on bunk.
Yeah, I like the audio books. I feel like I don't really absorb it as much when I listen to an audio book. But even that, I mean, at least that, I feel like books help give you the game, give you words, help you get more knowledgeable, especially if you're talking to someone and you can like pick out what they're talking about by just talking to them and understanding like, oh, you're saying this, but this is like what you're really meaning, or this is the condition you're referring to. The more knowledge, you know, the better. More experience and knowledge, it's all you need, really. Yeah, for sure. A lot of people that do because, you know, it says in one of the things, in order for you to keep it, you got to give it away, right? So it helps you staying sober by helping other people get sober because you're giving them the tools that you learned. And by you giving them the tools, it's like this, you know, cycle of goodness, I guess. Fighting the good fight.
Hey, help me out, y'all. Shoot it through, bro. Shoot it to the Instagram. Lose versus Lush, you know.
To be honest, like, you know what it is? Like,
Hey, just so you know, side note, P-Face Baby has tapped in and said that he wasn't ducking the podcast. He still wants to do it and that he's down to line it up ASAP.
Well, hold on. We about line it up. Line the interview up?
Yeah.
Or what are you talking about?
Down to line you up, yeah.
Nigga, I don't even go with family. I'm with that.
No. The interview.
Yeah. Poor choice of words.
No, but because I'm on
choice
tilt
awards.
right now on Inglewood because nigga,
Man, he's trying to line the interview up, man.
Yeah, no, I'm with all peace and you know, communication rule the nation because misunderstandings lead to mortuaries for sure. So it's good for people to get their point across and get some understanding. So
that part right there, because you can communicate to somebody, but they got to be receptive and understanding of your communication.
And that's the exact reason why I did content earlier. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to check that one out, Sev.
After this, but
lately I just been listening to random Spotify books.
I didn't call this man out his name because once you go too far with me, I don't want to talk. It ain't no talking. So I want to keep the lane for dialogue open. I ain't gonna disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? I say what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna holler because all the bro.
Pretty much it just gets repetitive. Rehab coming soon. Not rehab. Interview coming soon with Munchie and P-Face. That'd be a good one. Like I said, I just hope it ain't a bunch of essays coming and a bunch of families. All right, let's see what else we got here. Got like 10 more minutes. Oh, I wanted to hear this. I don't know, you guys, I know a lot of you guys ain't in UFC and you'll probably tap out once I start, but last weekend, Brandon Allen fought RDR, and RDR gave up in like the third round. He's a big ass dude, so I don't know if he's just cutting a lot of weight and just gassed himself out.
Is it what you expect?
But pretty much, he fucking gave up in the third round. In the break, I think between the third and fourth round, he couldn't get off the mat, and the ref was like, if you don't get up, I'm calling it. He like scraped himself up, was sitting on the thing, and pretty much told this fucking coach that, yeah, I'm done. I was like, what? He's a big dude, so he's probably cutting a little too much. But let's see what Brendan Allen got to say.
I know you said that you were not afraid of his grappling. You welcomed the challenge. Did the fight go as planned?
Yeah, it did as well as I could. It took me a little bit longer than normal to get going, to get the wheels turning, but yeah, it just, that's the only thing that I wasn't happy about with myself, was just it took me a little bit longer than normal to get going and realize, hey, we're actually fighting. So, but other than that, man, 3.5 weeks notice to train, or 3.5 weeks of training, 4.5 weeks notice. So
RDR was injured?
Yeah, man, there's not much I can say.
I haven't really watched any interviews of him since then. I just seen this on TMZ.
That's out of your hands. When you see a fight end like that, what is going through your mind? Because the last 2 rounds, he barely was able to get to the corner.
I don't know. That was the first time that's ever happened to me. So I don't know. I kind of took the fourth round a little lighter than I did, just so I could give 100% in the fifth, because
oh man, it was between the fourth and fifth.
I wanted to make sure that I thought for sure I was going to get him out of there in the fifth, during the fight. As I saw the fight progressing, I thought for sure I'd get him out of there in the fifth. So I took I guess you say, took the round off for round number 4, so that way I could give 100% in the fifth, and we just didn't make it there. So it ended how it ended. I did what I said I was going to do. I finished, but it's just kind of weird to me when people are like, oh, he gassed, that's why he lost. And it's like, how'd he gas? Like, the first round, he stayed in position. He didn't do much damage really at all. He didn't try to put effort really into doing any damage at all.
I mean, if he wasn't gassed and just gave up because you were fucking holding him down, that's a little crazy. But I wonder how Dana's going to treat RDR now, since he pretty much gave up.
So if you say he gassed,
that's not good for
that's a huge problem
fights
in and in itself. So, but again, not my problem. I did what I needed to do, and I got the win.
I think he said after that he was sick or something, but that's kind of an excuse without, giving an excuse, I guess.
Yeah. Well, hell, we've all been sick. I mean, everyone fights sick. Everyone fights injured.
No fighters are going to ever stop a fight. And when your team and your coach stops it for you, if you were on the other side of that, would that bother you? Because there are people who are coming at him and criticizing, RDR for giving up.
Again, Brandon was on there last week. He was already running it back with him.
was him. When they translated the words, it was something to the. I watched it again, but I can't remember exactly.
But that just kind of shows you, because if Brandon, I fuck with him, but if he was more needed and wanted, if more people wanted him or whatever, or in higher demand, he wouldn't be going to a day in LA. He would be going somewhere else.
For the words right now, it was something to the fact, are you okay are you okay? Are you okay to keep going or something like that? And he said no. They said, are you done? He said yes.
Got it. And then the coach stopped it.
Yeah, and then he threw the corner. So say whatever you want, but I mean, when a man that fights and has over 20 professional fights says those things, like if I said those things to my corner, I'm really messed up. Like I'm really, really messed up. I've had a lot of fights.
Louis, what the hell are you looking at?
Big fights, and I've took damage and whatever, but I've never said that. So if I say that, I'm really messed up.
So
and,
in your mind, he quit. It was his decision.
100%. 100% he quit. 100%. It had nothing to do with his coaches. It had nothing to do with his corner.
Yeah, I mean, they asked him, and RDR was like, pretty much, yeah, I'm done. And it was just like, what the fuck? I bet you fucking Dana was not happy after that. Dana's probably like, bro, I ain't giving this dude a fight in a minute. So, Finesse2Times, nabbed and bagged in Texas on multiple criminal charges. Finesse2Times is once again in trouble with the law. TMZ Hip Hop can confirm the embattled Mob Ties rapper was taken into custody by Harris County, Texas Sheriff Office on Monday, October 20th. Booked on 8 charges in total, including marijuana possession, possession of a controlled substance, prohibited substance in a correctional facility, possession of dangerous drug, and tampering, fabrication, physical evidence. I wonder, like, they did this same charge with Lefty Gunplay. Like, how do they get this prohibited substance in a correctional facility? Like, if you searched them, processed them into jail, like, how is he? Did both these guys have something tucked away that they found later? I'm just like, bro. Actually, let me Google this line and see what it actually says. No, and I think I had my timing a little wrong. I think I can stay around till like 10:45. It says it's like bringing drugs into a jail, but I mean, bro, that doesn't really make sense. Prohibited substance items in correctional facility are civil. I can't really find much on Google, but that's just such a weird charge. Like, if you're arresting him, searched him, how you smell food? My dog's over in the corner barking at this little plastic thing. Fucking pain in the ass dog. Finesse2Times had his mugshot snapped, but the Harris County PIO tells us he's no longer being detained. Yeah, they're gonna make bail. The Memphis narratives had a rocky year dealing with terrorist threats case and negligence lawsuit. Damn, so they must have just pulled his ass over, took him to jail for it. But the whole bringing drugs in the facility, like, how? Are they just trumping up charges somehow with that shit? That's what it seems like to me. Because it doesn't really make sense. Dude, bro, and our boy Jelly Rolls fucking down 200 pounds. I'm sure some of y'all familiar with Jelly Roll. I've been listening to him since he was rapping back in the day. And it's good to see him make it on this country shit because he's a good, I don't know him, but I feel like he's a good dude. I have my homie Chop out of Detroit was good friends with him and used to tour with him. Still might. Or at least he goes to dates, I see, on his Instagram. Here's some fitness inspo for you. Jelly Roll showing off a brand new bod after dropping 200 pounds. And damn, dude's looking good. You think he had the gastric sleeve, or you think he had any surgery, or you think this just is having a chef go around with him and a personal trainer? I mean, Jelly Roll went from, I ain't gonna say nothing, but nothing money-wise to fucking something, bro. This dude's killing it. He played at the Vatican. He had a show at the Vatican. Peep these snaps of the superstar. Jelly Roll landed in Sydney Tuesday for his Down Under tour after going from 540 pounds to 357. The guy was basically rocking a whole new stage. He's a big-ass dude, too. Big-ass dude. When you see his shoes, they're like, he probably wears the same size as Shaq. And all this fucking designer, I bet you a lot of it's probably like custom made. See, 9/20/25, 11/6/24. So this dude's lost 200 pounds in a year. I mean, that's just, bro, you best have a personal trainer, a dietitian, and maybe a surgery. He's lacing up for a 5K. But it doesn't really say how he accomplished it. I mean, even if he got the surgery, bro, fuck it. Health is wealth, my brother. All right, what else we got here? Let's just watch some random X clips. Bro, trip out on this. This lady says, woman flexes her wedding ring to her friends after ignoring their advice to not cook, do laundry, or pay for dates for her man. I mean, bro, the paying for dates is, once you're together, man, it's like one. If you got the bread, you want to go, you could pay. It's not like the guy has to pay fucking forever. But to cook, laundry, all that, like, I ain't saying you got to do it, but, bro, my wife's home on the weekend, she'll do the laundry. If she's busy all weekend, I'll do the laundry. It's like, it's give and take. You got to jump in and fill in when you can. But if you're going to get with a girl and she's like, I don't cook, I don't do laundry, I don't do this, like, what the fuck? So you expect me to do it all? Or pay someone to do it all? Like, it's all hands on deck at my pad, you know? Ain't no one too big for the job or too little for this. Like, it's all hands on deck.
They told me not to fold this laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay. Take me through there. Take me through there. What you talking about? Pack that nigga lunch. They told me not.
Oh, for sure, man. Leftovers are fine with me. This one's pretty crazy. Imagine dating a twin, and then you're out with both of them. But I guess guy accidentally touched his girlfriend's twin sister's chest after mistaking her for his girlfriend. And they're like wearing the exact same clothes. So like, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to tell them apart. Oh, they got different color pants on. But they got the same hoodie on, I think.
He's not weird, but he's not gonna. Nah, that's so weird, bro.
Nah, that seemed like it might have been planned though, huh? And it's just only a small ass clip. That shit seemed like it was planned. All right, this one's pretty fun. I don't know if you guys seen this one pop up yet. Homeboy don't want to touch the flag. It's a little much though, huh? Wait. Ring camera's catching everything. But he had no problem going under it to get there. And then a lot of times I feel like people just make these, see, he touches it going up. But a lot of times I feel like people just make these little videos and put them out themselves acting like somebody else. It could be either one, but I can see a lot of these being pre-planned out because they know they're gonna hit. Man, this one was crazy. West Coast Gang Wars. I don't know if any of you follow this page on Instagram. But, bro, watch this shootout go down right here at a jewelry store. So, I guess right here they come in. They're giving a lot of freedom because if you're sticking them up, this guy's like sitting over here. Oh, I guess that guy was sitting there. See, and then homeboy gets out the gun and he gets tackled. And then this guy gets out his gun, I think. I'm not sure if homie got shot, but then see, look, homie starts busting over the top like bow, bow, bow. This fool got something he's shooting. He got his hand wrapped. I don't know why he's wrapping his hand in it. Oh, it was maybe covered and stashed. That looks like an AK. The AR for show, right? And then I wonder if the front door's locked so these fools can't get out. They're like locked in. But instead of shooting my bullets at these guys, I'd just be shooting my bullets at the door to get that shit open. See, it's like they can't get out. And they probably just called the cops. Yeah, I need the audio. You know this scene was cracking. See, they're trying to throw that out there to trick them. And the cops are probably on their way. They probably hear the sirens of the cops coming. And it's like, did homie not get hit? 'Cause that's some close-ass combat for no one to get hit. Well, he's over here kicking his legs. Bro, look at these dudes cuddling over here. He putting his leg around him. What the fuck is homeboy doing rolling around on his belly? He got his legs out. Like, they're going to shoot you in your damn legs. Oh, you see the blood coming. So he did get hit. He's moving around a lot, though, for being hit. His adrenaline is probably flowing. I wonder if he got hit with a ricochet or actually got, like, hit. You getting his phone out? Who are you calling, bro? He's calling 911. But it's like, bro, all these dudes about to get broke off with a gang of time, man. Armed robbery with a gun? This shit ain't no joke. Yeah, look at homeboy bleeding out. You're gonna get a zipper probably. Right there, you know where you got the scar. Damn, this is a long-ass video, though, huh, bro? They're still going at it over here. Oh, their homie was shot over here, dead, too. Wow. He looks like he's lifeless right here. His blood's just coming out more and more. Like, bro, where's the oh. See, the cops are dragging him out. Damn, bro. Fuck, their plan backfired. Whatever their plan was that morning, that shit completely backfired on those dudes, bro. You gotta be careful. Fucking with jewelry stores, motherfuckers gonna come out blasting. So they come in with the guns. They're like, hey, man, this is our spot. And then it starts over. Fucking crazy, right? Gotta be careful robbing fucking jewelry store owners. You know they're fucking on point. All right, right here we got Air China flight from Hangzhou to Incheon was forced to make an emergency landing in Shanghai, China after a lithium battery in a passenger overhead bag caught fire. And this is why they say no lithium batteries on the plane, I guess. I'd be freaking the fuck out, bro. If we're flying and that shit happens, I'd be freaking the fuck out. Oh, and then it stops. You know they got the... It's like, bro, why didn't you show them fixing the issue? You only show us it burning when you know they fixed it. Yeah. I guess sometimes I should watch these videos and see if they're a little longer than fucking just a couple seconds. All right, let's see. I got anything saved in my stream tab. Damn, no, I ain't got shit. Pretty much ran through everything I got for today. I think tomorrow start a little early, so I'm just gonna hit the gym, and then Friday I'll be on here. And I think Friday I'm gonna have this dude Young Belt from Washington D.C., some rapper. I think I'm gonna get on FaceTime with him and start trying to do some phone call interviews, or just FaceTime, talk to some dudes, add a little more something to it. It's so crazy. They took Loose Cannon's phone rights. We ain't heard from that dude in months, like 2 months or something. Ever since the shit happened when he got in a fight with the Hoovers. I was surprised it took that long, because in the feds, I think you got to submit a phone number to get approved to call it. It's not like LA County Jail and California prison where you can just call anybody you want. I think in the feds, you got to be approved to call certain shit, and they were like, bro, you're abusing all this shit. Who's Lomac responds? I don't even want to say that name. Damn, fucking Byron Blake don't be playing, bro. Fuck it. We got time today. Let's see what he got to say.
Well, it appears that the Great White Blood and the cop calling Crip have joined forces. After rummaging through my background,
make sure I did everything I put in my title.
To find anything that would indicate that I've ever snitched on anyone or did any of that type of weird stuff, the type of stuff that they like to use against people and weaponize on their platforms. You don't got none of that on me. So it seems that they've pulled out the desperate hat, and now they just rummaging through my family's background, looking for any sign of anything that they can connect to me. Mind you, I've never brought anybody from my family on my platform to vouch for me or said, hey, listen to them. They are the real. I've never done that. This is all about me and them. I told y'all the cop calling Crip called the police on his brother. I told y'all the Great White Blood actually snitched on a ton of inmates and officers. Even though we saw it in 4K, he denied that anybody was arrested. So I proved it. They have nothing. And so they've resorted to this.
But let's get on to your daddy first, who was threatening people's mamas. Oh yeah, it's true because it was on wiretaps, dude.
You should have stuck to Jake, Blake. I told you. I wasn't even gonna get you. I'll leave that to Jake. But the fact that you trying to build a brand off of my name, you should have left me alone. Let's read. In this response, the government did not challenge the new guidelines range. The government pointed out.
All right, well, fuck it. I was just going through some other ones. What? Oh, is it a whole different... Well, I guess Krishan Rock and Bino broke up, so Krishan Rock goes in on him, and then I got Bino's
You
response.
look like a thirsty, ugly nigga that he is. He ugly as shit, yo. Y'all know he ugly as shit, bro. Like, y'all know I'm out of that league. Like, I'm not even trying to shit on him, but the fact that he shit on me and I went quiet, because I'm like, all right, let me just be quiet because here go again, somebody trying to clout chase again after I helped him out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he was cool. He was doing what a man's supposed to do when he with a real bitch like me, but hold on, yo. He was also feeling himself like this wasn't a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Like, you're an idiot. How the fuck did you fuck that up with something that was going to help you out? Because you can't even do it on your own, and you got somebody investing in you. He got this nice white lady investing in him. They ain't, like, I ain't seen nothing but whenever I was with him. So to keep it P, it made you look like a thirsty, ugly nigga that he is. He ugly as shit, yo. Y'all know he ugly as shit, bro. Like, y'all know I'm out of that league. Like, thing about it, like, don't talk shit on the internet and get yourself hurt, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself. Don't be somebody that you're not, and then it costs you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sucking his
you got me
toes for
fucked up for real.
social
You've been
media comes
playing
with the
my
PR
name
package.
ever since. You know what I'm saying? I stopped showing up with you, stopped
be
being
just-
with you and shit because
she'd just be doing
I
and
don't
saying
wanna do
anything.
the clout PR shit no more. This fake ass relationship for some money, because it's like you're an idiot and then you ugly as shit on top of that. So it's not a good look. And then you don't even play it right. Like, real shit. Like, I really don't want us to get into it and then, like, you gotta go against the politics. Cause, bro, you's a bitch. I swear to God, you a mark. You know you is, bro. On God in heaven. And I'm not talking about woo-de-woo. I know real bloods. Bitch, you not a real blood. Thing about it, like, don't talk shit on the internet and get yourself hurt, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
Krishan gonna roll up.
be yourself. Don't
She
be
ain't
somebody
playing no
that you're
games
not, and
today.
then it costs you. You know what I'm saying?
She'll break your
Like,
TV. She'll kick
you
that
got
shit
me
over.
fucked up for real. You've been playing with my name ever since. You know what I'm saying? I stopped showing up with you, stopped being with you and shit because I don't want to do the clout PR shit no more. This fake ass relationship for some money, because it's like you're an idiot and then you ugly as shit on top of that. So it's not a good look. And then you don't even play it right. Like, real shit. Like, I really don't want us to get into it and then, like, you gotta go against the politics.
All right, let's see what he got to say back to her. So Hood Trophy, and this whole time I didn't even realize it was this guy. Adam interviewed this guy probably like, I don't know, 5-6 months ago.
Woman, poor hygiene, poor bitch.
She said,
Bitch been
somebody
having the
said,
same wig in since she left me, dead homies.
somebody said, she said you out her league.
Way out her league. Bitch not even in my league. That bitch, I'm on a court. That bitch on a blacktop. Dead homies. That bitch still on concrete.
This is all part of the PR package.
I found the bitch
We
in the car
date, then we
sleeping,
break
man.
up.
And Krishan, that's you. Not a good person. Not a good mom. Like, you feel me? I had to leave because it was fucking with my head that I'm keep telling the bitch, pick up your... Man, I don't want to talk about kids on game. I'm going to leave it alone, but...
She's mine.
Every outfit the little nigga got on right now,
Somebody said,
poor mom.
what's really wrong with Junior?
He says he's going to leave it alone, but we got 3 more to
She needs to go
go.
get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's really wrong, bro. And nobody wanna say that, or her friends, everybody wanna hide it. No, she need to go get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's wrong. Nothing really wrong with him. It could get right, but she need to get right, or somebody need. Like, I feel bad for helping her. Go get the baby from her sister. I should have left him with the sister. He was better
I bet
off
you this
there,
shit helped
dead
Bino's
homies.
career a little bit, though. It probably got some
I'm
more
being
eyes on him.
honest. She want her baby daddy in jail, dead homies.
It's probably how she's making all her money is doing these PR
That nigga was
dating
dealing with a
scams.
devil.
You think her and Blueface going to be a thing when he gets out?
I swear to
No,
God.
no, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to give him, because she retarded, y'all. The bitch is slow. I done told the bitch, you gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like it. Bitch, you slow, bitch. Dead homies, you gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow. Like,
What's really wrong with Junior?
oh, bitch, you really retarded. You know, you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I wasn't gonna be the nigga to. But now, that bitch need to go to jail. Dead homies. What Blueface would do is come home and take his son. Cause that's the fuck I do. Then I come home and take my son. Oh, bitch, you really retarded. You know, you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I wasn't gonna be the nigga to. But now, that bitch need to go to jail. Dead homies. What Blueface would do is come home and take.
True, you slept with her. She said,
Man, it's crazy. But all right, let's see. I think I got one more here I want to look at. Oh, Lefty Gunplay is sober. Good for him. Keep fighting the good fight, Lefty. Lefty Gunplay reveals he's sober. The most gangster thing I did was to get sober and become willing to change my life. I wonder if he's still going to be doing the crazy hands. Oh, this is his post. Somewhere out on a river. All right, we got anything else here? Or should I just tap out? All right. Well, yeah, that's it. I'm going to tap out. Tomorrow I won't be on, but I'll be back on Friday for Shodo. Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck with y'all. Appreciate you, Dante, Sev. Who else we got in here? Just mainly you two today. And I appreciate all y'all that didn't comment. I fuck with y'all. Hit the like button, please. That shit helps, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm out of here. Dude.